All right. We are live for the Bills and the 49ers. Hold on one quick second. All right, hold on. Let me bring in the chat real quick.
It's Brandon Aiyuk, and they call it a grab.
Yeah, this is just a nice little route out here by Brandon Aiyuk. You're going to see him take the corner upfield, stutter him, and then come back inside. And it's a really nice job by him as far as using that little hesitation. Come back inside, the little whip route, a little choice route against Tre'Davious White. That's a nice job. That's a savvy route by a young wide receiver that is just getting better with every rep that he takes.
I don't think that ball was supposed to go there. That was a zone route he ran, and it was man-to-man. And they want to throw away from Tre'Davious White. I think he bucked into that one.
He caught that ball. So did Tyreek Hill last night, by the way. It's
and
Jeff Wilson
that is
crashing down to the 2.
At the 1 yard line.
And the Niners doing a good job mixing the pass and the run.
Yeah, they're finding a seam on the inside of this Bills defense. And Kyle Shanahan came into this game very confident in their ability to run the football. This Bills defense has some weaknesses in the run. Leslie Frazier knows it. He's trying to hold up on this first drive.
It was interesting when Kyle Shanahan said this about running backs. They have to like to get hit, and they have to like to get up and do it again and again and again, and they have their full complement of backs available tonight. So Buffalo, they're going to have to get ready.
2nd and goal.
And
Wilson got him to that point. Didn't get there.
Of a
Micah
yard.
Hyde, the first contact for Buffalo.
It is third and goal.
We talked about the fact that these safeties are going to have to fill, and they're going to have to be physical, and you're going to see them right here. You're going to see the safeties come right down here into the hole and going to have to take on
Leroy? What's going
Jeff
on,
Wilson
chat?
right at the point of attack.
How's everybody doing?
Here. Boom. You have to square him up,
all done
squeeze,
sharing this
wrap,
out.
and drive him backwards. Don't throw him into the end zone. Drive him backwards away from the goal line. That's the kind of tone they're going to have to set all night.
3 tight ends and Mostert, and it's the fullback.
That is a touchdown.
Juszczyk. They've got him marked short. Kyle Juszczyk looking to celebrate.
Down short of the goal line.
What?
And they have him marked short. 4th down.
Oh my God.
This is very similar to down at the
Hold
other
on.
end. 4th and goal.
See if he gets in here. Efforting, not down yet.
Oh my goodness,
yeah, I think
he
that
was
a good
down.
Call. It looked like his rear end went down just before that
crazy.
ball crossed the line.
I think we're going to get a challenge, although it looked like a good live call by this officiating crew.
Well, Kyle Juszczyk is when you need
What's
that
going
1
on,
yard
Leedy?
like they did last week in that
we
win
suffered
against
our
the
first
Rams.
loss.
They go to Juszczyk. They went to him here.
Shout out to
Looked like he had
Washington
the
football
opportunity.
team.
is challenging the ruling
Great
on the
effort
field
there
of the runner progress short of the goal line.
By Quentin Jefferson.
All right. There is a challenge on the call. So 49ers might be losing a timeout. His buttocks was down before the ball crossed the plane. What's going on, Shirley? Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still like in shock about that last game. Steelers losing to Washington by 6. And Ben Roethlisberger turns the ball over with just over 2 minutes to play. That's crazy. But I do appreciate everyone who came out. You guys are awesome. We hit an all-time high. We had 4,000 in the chat. Who wins this game? Man, I'm kind of afraid. I'm kind of afraid to go with the Bills on this one. But no, I'm gonna go with the Bills because we need some help with the Arizona Cardinals. So I definitely need the Bills to win. But all in all, though, I do want a good game. At the end of the day, that's all I can ask for. I just can't believe, like, man.
1999.
All right, we are back.
Here we go. Just like
Doug
the
McDermott,
Bills went
fourth
for it
season
on
as
fourth
coach,
and goal from the 1. San
has been to the
Francisco,
playoffs
same deal.
twice.
4th and goal. The ball spotted just
All
inside
right,
the
4th
1-yard
and goal.
line.
And now they come
San
down
Francisco
here with 11
was charged
personnel,
a
3
timeout.
wide receivers, 1 tight end, and 1 back inside the 1.
I think they might run it. I think they might throw it here.
Hand it off. It's Jeff Wilson.
And Wilson
Didn't get there.
did not get there.
What a
Turnover on
defensive stop by
downs.
the Bills. Tremaine Edmonds, first man on
Tremaine
the spot
Edmonds
for Buffalo.
with that stop.
And just like down at the other end with the San Francisco defense, Buffalo's defense holds.
They thought everybody would think the same thing. We're going to throw it, but they want to sneak it inside. But Tremaine Edmonds was not fooled. The big man in the middle at 6'5", 250 pounds. You're not going to run him over.
No, look, he is a stud in the middle of this defense. A guy who really sets the tone on the second level, communicates with the D-line, communicates with the secondary. All the players say that he is the tone setter on this defense. What a way to start this football game for him.
All right,
Hey,
Buffalo.
if you like defense,
1st and 10
you're in the right place.
at the 1-yard line.
Defense.
Buffalo. 1st down and 10 from their own 1-yard line.
All right, here we go.
Zach
Oh,
Moss
my
fumbles the
goodness,
football.
fumble.
Came right out of his hand, looked like a bad exchange. And the 49ers say they have it. What a wild
Let's see
start to
what
this
the
one.
refs say. 49ers say they have it.
Wow.
And it is.
And it's 49ers football.
Fred Warner recovers for San Francisco.
Sometimes you get backed up and
Wow.
you're standing in your own end zone, and a rookie running back can get a little bit of nerves. And this is a rookie running back. That
49ers
ball is right
football,
there. He just
first
clamps down
and
on it too soon.
goal.
They tell you not to grab the ball
Zach
for that
Moss
reason. They
with
say
the fumble.
once the ball hits your stomach, then you secure it. And Zach Moss with a costly turnover.
And so the Bills defense was just on the field for a 13-play, 8-minute, 97-yard drive, and they got to come right back on the field.
Yeah, I think with Zach Moss, what he saw was Kevin Givens, who had gotten tremendous defensive penetration and was thinking, I need to make a move. I need to make a move before I get stuffed here or maybe even get a safety. Didn't concentrate on the quarterback, running back exchange.
All right, that is
Now it's sudden change for
his
Buffalo's
first
defense.
career fumble by Zach Moss.
I don't know where this Niners defense would be without Fred Warner. He's been that glue in the middle. Hands the football right back to Nick Mullins.
All right, Nick Mullins in the shotgun.
Mostert.
Got it to Mostert. No gain on
To
that
the line
play.
of scrimmage, maybe. Harrison Phillips for Buffalo.
Boy, right now Vernon Butler is just standing up. The right guard, Tom Compton, for San Francisco.
Hey, absolutely
Buffalo's
aquatic.
defensive line has come to play.
Niners going fast on 2nd and goal. Mostert again. Pick up a couple that time.
Hey,
Edmonds
appreciate
stop.
that, Mike.
You got to think they're running the ball so much on the interior.
We
a
are
little bit
30
of play action.
away
Get
from
Nick Mullins out of the pocket here on 3rd
7.5.
and goal.
Can we get
They know
there?
Buffalo's defense is tired too. Mullins to throw it
And
incomplete.
Aiyuk with the touchdown.
Brandon
Aiyuk.
Touchdown for the 49ers.
Touchdown 49ers.
What a start to this one.
Well, Tremaine Edmonds made the huge stop on the run on 4th and 1, but this time he's the one that's going to get caught for the touchdown. This is just play action. He sucks up, and great job by Mullins throwing it behind his ear.
Look, that's why you go fast. We talked about this a week ago. That's why you go fast, because what happens is the defenders then all of a sudden just are really preconditioned to come forward, especially if a team's been running the ball. That's just good play calling on the part of Kyle Shanahan. He set him up perfectly.
All right, here's
Robbie
the
Gould,
snap.
27
Kick
of
is
28.
up, and
Extra
good.
points on the season. He's got that one.
It is 7-0 49ers. 49ers strike first, following that Zach Moss fumble. Yeah, Robert, Steelers lost by 6, 23-17. I'm still in shock. Charles Hall says Steelers also struck first as well. Okay, Soccer says another upset. The week of upsets is Jack McNeil. That is the reason why the Niners are playing in Arizona, is because of the increase of COVID. They want to protect themselves so they can play and finish out the season. So they went to Arizona to finish out the rest of their season. What's going on? Bonnie says, do you think they could? What do you mean, Bonnie? Help me, Truck, says Raiden Gaming. Washington isn't a bad team, clearly. Hey, Charles, I told everybody, do not sleep on Washington. Yeah, Grid. If we get something like we did earlier. Hey, Raiden Gaming, appreciate that. Welcome to the Prospects. But yeah, Grid, if we get like that, definitely I'm going to be turning on slow mode. Trock, surprised you haven't lost your voice? Not yet, Miss Johnson. Did you do the Steelers game? Yes, Robert. That is why I was late to start this game. Hey, Tony, what team do you rock with?
Miles away in Tempe. First round pick, 25th overall in this most recent NFL draft. And he's got the 49ers on the board. 7-0.
Front four is scary good. Yeah.
See if Andre Roberts will get a shot at this one.
And we got it to the 5 to the 10, 15, 20, down at the 23-yard line.
20-yard line. Don't miss Saturday afternoon college football on ABC.
All right. Do have to mute it for copyrighted music. Steelers lost. So Washington won Wester. Raiders, I'm an ex-Bengal fan, though.
Saturday afternoon. Final 39 seconds of this first quarter. Two really long possessions and two really short possessions.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball at the 23.
Play fake to Singletary. Here's Allen.
Josh Allen throws.
Backside pressure, got it away.
Complete.
The throw.
Let's see if it's caught. And they said he caught it.
That is Stephon Diggs. 12 for the Bills.
First down.
That was a great catch by Diggs, but I don't know if he was in bounds.
Broke them both.
Maybe.
He broke them both. That's what makes Josh Allen so dangerous. When he escapes to his right, he's a problem.
On 1st and 10, the pocket is good. Haven't seen Allen run with the football
Josh
yet tonight.
Allen
Throwing on the run.
Complete.
And completing.
That is
Cole Beasley coming across the field for 35 more.
With the first down. 8 seconds remain in the first quarter.
When he escapes to his right, this is a guy who was a problem. You're going to see him here. He's just going to duck up, and then escape out here to the right. And then Cole Beasley's going to come across the field from the top of the screen. And it just becomes a second reaction off schedule play. Just watch him scan the field, step up, escape to your right. Now I've got good vision, throw on the move. That's just fantastic by this.
All right, and that is the end of one. 7-0. 49ers over the Bills at the end of one. Anthony Terry says 49 Nation in the house. The Maras are divorcing the Rooneys after today. What's going on, Caleb? Trenty Brown says, what happened to the Steelers? Man, I have no idea. They didn't play Steeler ball. They didn't run the football. You think of the Pittsburgh Steelers, you don't think of an air attack. You think about throwing or running the football that opens up the run. We are missing James Conner. Hey, appreciate that, Michael Johnson. Since congrats on 7K. Appreciate that. Trox, do you think the Lions can make the playoffs one game back? It's going to be tough. You have Tom Brady and the Buccaneers with that crazy defense. You got Tennessee Titans. You got the Green Bay Packers. And the Green Bay Packers is next. Then it's the Tennessee Titans. Then it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And you end your season in... I think it's at home against Minnesota. It's going to be tough. They're going to have to play like no other. If they can play like no other, then yes, the Lions could make the playoffs. But they're going to have to play lights out.
A football game, and it's been a rather interesting week
I'm at the wait and see approach. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 30.
Temporary hold.
And Singletary with
standing
a
tall.
loss.
Kevin Gibbons.
Appreciate that, Bo, Mr.
Josh Allen
Stroh.
probably missed out. He would have loved.
Welcome to the family. I do have to mute it for the copywritten music. Hey, facts, Miss Johnson. Playoffs? We're talking about playoffs? Playoffs? I'm just trying to win a game.
Young, you're way too young. Said Jeff Garcia
right,
was the first
12.
49ers quarterback who
Ball
really got to see play. 2nd and 12 after the
yard
loss.
line. Allen
has a
throws,
clean pocket,
and
it
that's
is complete. Gabriel Davis has his
Gabriel
first catch
Davis with the reception.
It's good for 22 yards.
Beautiful throw.
Yeah, I think
Layered
the Cardinals
throw. You got to
is
throw
going to be the
Turn your head
spoiler.
around after play action. Find the linebacker. Watch him throw it right over Warner's head. Outstretched into the arms of Gabriel Davis. That is a beautiful looking throw from Josh Allen.
Approach. I was drinking the
Fred
Kool-Aid
6'4", not 6'3", though, Grease.
all last year.
Yeah, he took all that into account.
Heading into, week one. After week
Bills.
2, I was just
First
like,
and
you know
goal
what?
again.
They got to prove to me
Allen
that
off
they
to the
can
hot
win.
start, 8-10. That's Diggs in motion.
1st and goal. Josh Allen looking, flags on the play.
And then
that
delivering.
is Knox. Knox is
Lee
down
Smith.
at the 4-yard
Did
line.
he get down? Greenlaw ripped the football
Let's
away.
see what the flag is about.
Eric Armstead grabbed a hold of Stephon Diggs on the end of line of scrimmage. This was an easy call for the officials.
Holding defense number 91. This penalty is declined. The result to the play, time.
Oh, my God. It didn't look like they wanted to decline that, but they want to take that.
There's Eric Armstead.
Defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
There you go. Yeah, you want that first down, but that was an easy one. You might ask,
Eric
well, why
Armstead.
does Armstead do this?
So it's going to be first and
probably
goal,
taught
ball
him
at
all
the
week,
5-yard line.
Don't let Diggs get through there and run into the flat. You just got to bang him, and it's one thing to bang him, but you can't reach your arm out.
Yeah, he just saw him late. He recognized the play, wasn't in position to hit him, and just tried to slow him down.
How about Allen, the presence of mind? He's rolling out, he's pointing out the penalty as he's getting ready to deliver the football.
Look at this. 0 interceptions in his career in the red zone. I told him,
yeah,
I'm not going to jinx you, dude.
No.
So,
can you just circle the 0?
That's not a jinx.
Right, first
okay.
The double
and
0.
Goal, ball at the San Francisco 5-yard line.
Second time they've been first and goal.
Buffalo with the football. Josh Allen in the shotgun.
5. Here's Allen. Has a throwing lane, able to
and
complete.
it is a touchdown.
It's Beasley.
Buffalo.
Touchdown.
That was a big-time answer from the Buffalo Bills. And
Holding
a nice
him like a
throwing
baby.
catch with
That
Beasley.
was Cole
just gets in
Beasley
front of
with the touchdown.
the corner and gives the quarterback a safe place to throw that ball low in the gut. And that's a perfect strike from Allen.
Cole Beasley, 4 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown. He's taken a couple of big shots in this game, too. Here's the rookie kicker, Tyler Bass. Struggled early on, figured things out.
Kick is up.
32 of 33 on the season, extra points. He's got that one. A couple minutes into the second quarter.
13:02 to play in the second quarter. Hey, I told everybody that don't sleep on Washington. What's going on, Jason? That was a crazy game, though. But I kept preaching. I said, got to play disciplined football. The team that plays the most disciplined football takes care of the football, runs the football, stops the run, play solid defense, things like that, will win that ball game. Hey, appreciate that, Bucks Godly. What's going on, Andrew Lunsford? What's going on, Cyber Apple? Microphone should be good. What's going on, Mark Thompson? Do not sleep on the 49ers. They defeated the Eagles, Rams, and Patriots. Yeah. Hey, it's always any given Sunday, and in today's case, any given Monday. Trente Brown says they didn't beat the Eagles. Okay, Miguel said he won his fantasy football for the week. Congrats on the dub. Douglas Laurie says, Alex Smith, baby. Yeah, hey, he came out to perform.
Digest the fact the Washington football team defeated the Steelers tonight.
Oh, no.
I mentioned your father. I should point out for some of the younger audience, I call him Mr. Greasy. The Hall of Famer Bob Greasy was the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins, 1972. And they remain the only NFL team in history with a perfect season.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have a return to the 10,
Rich
15,
swung around.
Down at the 18-yard
line. by Darryl Johnson. Good special teams.
All right, do have to mute the game audio real quick while they go to a copywritten cutscene. What's up, Van Wild? RIP the Steelers. They'll be all right. It's only one game. It's just a shocker. But now they officially have started their season.
For all the height challenge guys out there.
All right, Brandon Aiyuk with the first
on
down.
The receiving end. He was going to get up and run. And Buffalo made sure he didn't do that. Micah Hyde made sure he was down.
But I always say,
on the turf.
It ain't a season unless you at least have one loss.
Beasley for the touchdown. What great design.
Now you know what it feels like to lose.
A lot of credit. His consistency with Josh Allen and some of these pieces that he has to throw to, they have found their identity on offense. They wanted to score more points coming out of last season. They invested on that side of the ball in Stephon Diggs, and it's paid major dividends in this season.
Sophia says Buccaneers to fight beating the Vikings. All right,
Deebo Samuel. The wide receiver running with the football.
Gain of 3.
And he's out to
that should have been a loss of 2.
It's one of my favorite players in the National Football League.
Nice
Deebo
job
Samuel.
by Deebo Samuel.
You talk to guys around the league, they'll say, this guy's a dog. You do not want to mess with him.
Grid says, let's get
such a physical player, 215 pounds. He catches it well. He runs well.
We are 30 away.
He's a football player. And Kyle Shanahan uses him in all kinds of ways on this offense.
Look, that run should have been
stopped dead. That should have been a tackle for a loss.
You got 380 in the building. You guys are awesome.
Competitiveness you're talking about.
Love
he's able
you all.
to turn it into a positive gain.
He's missed 6 games with injury and playing in his 6th game here tonight.
All right, second and 7. Got it to Mostert. Gain of a yard, maybe 2
Edmonds
on that
with a
play.
tackle for Buffalo. Get used to that.
Edmonds and Tre'Davious White. Kyle Shanahan is going to force these corners to tackle. He will test every single secondary. Yes, we know the linebackers, they're going to fire, they're going to come downhill, and they're going to be able to tackle. But how willing are the corners in this defense to tackle? So far, Tre'Davious White's been up to it.
All right, 3rd and 5.
Third down
Big
and
time
5.
down for the 49ers.
Matt Milano getting back in the Buffalo defense here tonight. He's out on the field. Mullins throwing.
Incomplete.
And it's knocked away. It was behind Jordan Reed. Looked like some miscommunication
Jordan Reed was the intended target.
Well, we thought that there might be some nickel pressures coming from the Buffalo Bills. They bring it. These New Orleans Saints were wildly successful. It was picked up really nice. Look at this pocket. There's the hole, and you got to pull the trigger and make the play if you're Nick Mullins, just behind the tight end. Tight end can help you there, too, and not run through that hole, but settle.
First punt of the night. Mitch Wisnowski. Nice punt. Drives Andre Roberts back inside his 10.
Roberts 20, 25, 30.
And Roberts will make some people miss.
Down at the 31-yard line.
And if he could have gotten away from Dante Johnson, he would have had a big one there, 53.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game returns, I do return with the game audio. Yeah, Eric, it's a commercial break. That's why I had to mute the game audio. Hey, appreciate that, Wildfire. Hey, Tyler, that was all right. Tyler, I said that was all right. Wildfire, if you are still in the building, that was an accident. No, not him. I'm talking about Wildfire, that he was all right, Tyler. Yeah, the Eddie podcast. Washington was a surprise. I mean, I wasn't surprised with the defense. It was the offense. I mean, I was like, okay. I will never say it was, oh, we lost this person, we lost that person. Hey, injuries happen. They lost Antonio Gibson, to turf toe. But guess what? Next man up mentality, they still ran the football on us. That's why I always say I don't blame nothing on injury. What's going on, Noble Sports? Yeah, Tyler, we just got to make sure that we, what do you call it? If you got to scroll up, if you're using your phone, scroll up a little bit, and it'll make sure that you get the right person. Hey, Noble Sports says, my son's team won their basketball game tonight.
He said Josh Allen was better than I even anticipated.
That's awesome, Noble.
As someone they have to contain tonight.
What's going on, Logan?
That's Davis in motion on 1st down and 10 from the 31.
All right. Josh Allen
able to
completed catch.
Good job by
that
Diggs.
Is Stephon Diggs, a yard short of a first down.
See, there it is again. Josh Allen keeps showing up. Whenever he gets into trouble, he's going to escape to his right, and then he's going to look for his security blanket out here, Stephon Diggs. He's going to drop back in the pocket, play action pass. He's looking at Stephon the entire way. Then he just buys a little bit of time, and then just fires a strike. If you don't start pulling him up out there on the perimeter, he's going to do it all night long. And he's been deadly outside the pocket.
How many quarterbacks can get away from Javon Kinlaw like that?
Hey,
that's right.
What we getting? 54.
2nd and 2.
Charles. All right, 2nd and 2.
Singletary. He's got the first down.
We got a first
Josh
down.
Allen playing better and better. Talked about where he is with his game this season.
I'm an extremely self-driven person, and I do have a lot of confidence in myself. So, I take ownership for the last couple of years of, mishaps and miscues, and understood that, I was growing and learning, and I still have those, dreams and aspirations of growing and learning to be the best quarterback that I can be.
Allen, the 7th
that
overall
was Josh
pick.
Allen. Sounded more mature
draft.
than his age.
And it appears to be well on his way.
Rios?
Trying to set up something there. They'll throw it into the turf.
2nd and 10.
Brandon Beane had to be confident as well. Beane and the head coach Sean McDermott,
what?
they are linked in their
7.5?
time in Buffalo, both contractually and how long they have been there. Except Beane came in after the draft. So really it was his 2nd year as the general manager, but in his first draft,
not at 7.5.
He went on the bill of a limb. A lot of people did not like Josh Allen in that spot, 7th overall. And so far, Beane looks like he got it right.
Yeah, the biggest question was his accuracy, and he has gotten significantly better on that. He's worked on it in the offseason. Mentioned,
we can
finding
get
his stroke, and when that
30
accuracy poised with
that'd
his athletic ability, it's very dangerous.
Here's Allen to throw on 2nd and 10. Great protection
that, Greg.
and coverage. Zips it in
there,
intercepted.
That is Fred Warner.
Down.
But there's a flag
comes up with
on
the football
play
for San Francisco.
They are pointing towards. Hold on, let's see. Oh, they're pointing towards San Francisco.
Looks like it's going to go against the Niners.
I think they're going to get Richard Sherman. Stephon Diggs was about to leave him and go for 6, I believe.
Unbelievable effort from Fred Warner.
Oh, I'm good on that action, Raiden.
Illegal contact, defense number 25. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
All right, that is Richard Sherman for illegal
contact. I don't think the San Francisco 49ers want to make a living with Richard Sherman one-on-one with Stephon Diggs, because Diggs can run right by him, and that's just a veteran move, trying to not let him get by you, but he was caught.
Yeah, Richard's one of those players who studies schemes. He told us that.
Yeah,
he studies schemes,
right now,
studies tendencies. He likes to jump stuff, likes to sit on routes.
If I was working,
that's why he's one of the most prolific. He is the most prolific interceptor of the football since he came into the league.
A lot of people expect he'll wind up in Canton, Ohio in his 10th season.
All right, first and 10.
32-year-old Richard Sherman. Play clock winding down. Get it away. Here's
Josh Allen. Got it to Singletary.
Singletary out of the backfield.
Singletary.
Good extra
Second
effort by Singletary.
Let's see where they mark it.
For that 49ers sideline.
All right, it's going to be short of the goal, first down
when
marker.
Singletary and Zach Moss went down in that first drive. If the Buffalo Bills would not be able to run the football, could they just come out here and throw it? But thankfully, both guys seem to be back healthy, and Singletary, a good receiver out of the backfield, with a first down of gain of 9.
TJ Yeldon is inactive tonight for Buffalo. That would have left Tywan Jones, who has not rushed the football this season. More of a special teams player. Second down and 1.
All right, second and 1.
Singletary.
And Singletary. No gain.
Nice job by Dante Johnson coming off the edge and running that ball carrier down from behind, running down Devin Singletary. This is just, again, indicative of how this defense plays. Just watch him fire off the edge on the snap of the football, a long developing play with the ball handling behind the line of scrimmage. And that's what you got to do. When you get those free shots from the backside, you have to make them pay and produce TFLs, tackle for loss.
Just the second, third down for Buffalo so far tonight. Allen.
And Josh Allen with the first down on the quarterback keeper.
And he is a running quarterback. Make no mistake. Took a bit of a lick last week from Joey Bosa. Bosa was all up in his grill. And imagine that. If the schedule and the health was right, he would have had to face Joey Bosa, then Nick Bosa in back-to-back weeks.
Well, that was a scary-looking hit because Bosa came down on his knee. It looked like it got caught underneath him. Very lucky that wasn't a more severe injury. He's wearing a brace now on that right knee. But there's no question when he's healthy and can impact the running game, it's a tough offense to stop.
He's got 9 rushes, 6 touchdowns this season. Here's Allen to throw.
All right, and that is
completing. It's Dawson Knox.
2 yards short of the first down, gain of 8. Do have to mute it real quick while they go to copywritten music.
Joey Bosa's filled out the stat sheet last week.
Right,
8 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 3 sack, 5
just under 6.5 to play in the first half.
And recovered a fumble. All in a losing effort to the Bills last week, 27-17. And we know what happened to the Chargers yesterday.
Yikes.
Second and 2.
All right, got it to
flip it to Isaiah McKenzie.
McKenzie, first down. Play. Ball at the and 24, maybe the 25-yard line.
26.
So much pressure put on the linebackers. Look at Dre Greenlaw right here. Imagine being him. Which way is this ball going? I don't know. If you make one false step, Isaiah McKenzie and his speed to the outside, you're beat. Great play design from Brian Daboll there.
His 3rd season as the Bills offensive coordinator. He's getting some love for a future head coaching position.
For the Cowboys and the
Robert Saleh,
Ravens.
the defense coordinator for the 49ers. Will be one of the headliners as well. That's one of the neat matchups tonight. The Bills offense against the San Francisco defense.
And that's a first down.
Beasley.
Cole Beasley.
5th catch of the night already.
Mark says go Ravens.
Josh Allen looks really comfortable. He's very comfortable with Cole Beasley. Just inside, that's being on the same page. You know, if the quarterback is not on the same page with the receiver on that throw, it's an interception because it goes right behind him. But they've done that 1,000 times.
Hey, Carter Shepard. I'm also a Detroit Lions fan and an Arizona Cardinals fan.
San Francisco 14.
Your point?
Singletary.
Washington is a good football team. They got a great defense.
Another stop for Fred Warner.
I mean, come on now.
This is good, tough running. 2 safeties high.
It's still hashtag here we go.
The safety isn't walked down in the box. Buffalo has to run the football, and they're running it with success. Have a little bit of a power type of run here. Get a double team at the point of attack, pull the guard, and just hit it downhill.
What's up, Army guys?
Devin Singletary is a tough runner despite his size. Tremendous balance, good vision, good yardage after contact.
What's going on, Aurora Garcia?
Well-called drive right now by
Niners.
Brian Daboll, offensive coordinator of the Bills.
I got the Bills in this one.
Allen sees a running lane, and he slips down.
Oh, they called him down. Okay.
Looks like they're going to spot him just
short of a first down.
Pick up a 4.
Appreciate that, Anthony Hanks. Welcome to
the athletic
family.
ability of Josh Allen. He's going to look at both slant routes on this side, and if he doesn't like it, he sees a hole open up and says, well, I'll take it. Get close to a first down and get down.
Destroyer game, he says, Skull.
3rd and 1. Allen trying to get there. That wasn't even close. What a job by the 49ers front. Kerry Hyder is on a hot run, continues his hot play.
All right, that is former Detroit Lions,
his team
Kerry
in sacks,
Hyder.
but he's also one of their best effort players. Here he is right here.
With
Just going to come across the
stop.
face of the right tackle, and nowhere for Josh Allen to go.
4th and 1. Going forward
appreciate
again.
that, Elber.
Allen, a Singletary.
And Singletary first
wide,
down.
Turn the corner. And see, very close to the marker there. Not going to give it to him.
What?
Now they do.
Okay, I was about to say
that run by Devin
if
Singletary,
they don't give him that,
it was defended very well.
I got to call the refs and call them out on Twitter.
Great inside-out pursuit.
Like, come on.
Trying to hold him short at the line to gain. I think Devin Singletary, that was a tough run.
That was a good spot. He went out.
I mean, fair is
just
fair.
Inside that 4-yard line.
Call it down the middle.
1st and goal. Allen wants to throw.
There is
tight end
Knox, and Knox
He'll leap
leaps
over the defender
in the end
into
zone.
the end zone for the touchdown.
That is a touchdown.
Dawson Knox.
Dawson Knox.
Back on top.
The 4-yard touchdown reception.
Another good design from Brian Daboll. This is just a screen. They throw it in the flat, and both receivers, Beasley and Diggs, get a block. They're blocking the entire way, and they get Knox in the end zone.
JT says, hey, chatters,
Here's
hit
Tyler
that
Bass.
Like button.
On
if you're
for the
enjoying
extra
yourself,
point.
subscribe, set that bell to all for future notification bell, or for
14-7.
future notifications. Is 14-0 Bills with the 7-point lead. No, all good. I didn't know if you were still here since I was gone for a bit. Trianti Brown says, I got you. What's going on, Oscar? Yes, the Steelers lost today. We are 20 away from 7.5. Can we get there by halftime? We got 2:41. Be greatly appreciated. If you are enjoying yourself, hit that thumbs up. Definitely helps the channel grow. Logan says, Washington must be better. No, they not better. You know, it was just, hey, they just played harder. That was all. You know, they played a little bit more disciplined. They held on to the ball in the money quarter. If you hold on to the ball in the fourth quarter, you put yourself in winning position. What's up, Joe? Washington plays well when play 12-7. Hey, appreciate that, Enosh Z. Thanks for joining the family. Lawrence says, can somebody watch me kick field goal? Hey, Arizona needs one. You want to come kick for us? Because we need to get rid of Zane Gonzalez.
Till halftime.
Here we go. 2:41 remains in the half.
Open up a 14-7 lead over
Buffalo
the 49ers.
Kicks off.
James
got a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line.
Hey, Steve, back-to-back games here at State Farm Stadium. I talked to Andy Levy, the director of Fields here. I asked him about the stress of back-to-back games. He said nothing out of the unusual. You know, they've gone from bowl games to pro games before. He said it's really just a lot of work for him and his 7-person crew to get it ready because everything is done on such a condensed schedule. So normally they may take a few days to get the field ready to do all the testing that they have to do. They worked all night to get it done this time, and they had to get up this morning and get the practice field ready for the Cardinals.
49ers
not just the game field,
with
the
the
practice
football.
field as
Deebo
well.
Samuel in motion.
Solid cooperation.
Got it to Wilson. Wilson to the 30. Got a first down.
Jeff Wilson. Hard running.
Gain of 12 on that play.
Hard running. That was unbelievable. He got knocked back a couple of yards.
Says, let's go 49ers.
Hard running. Still able to make 12 yards on this one.
Yeah, I mean, look, Tremaine Edmonds, really, it was Laken Tomlinson, the guy who was trying to block
the
Tremaine Edmonds.
Super chat
And Jeff Wilson, look, he's another in this line of backs that they have here that just love the contact. They love the physicality of it. These guys will bring it all night long. We said this would be the most physical Monday night game we've had, and it's lived up to it so far.
Might be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
All right, Mullins throws. Got a first down. That is Bourne with the first down at midfield.
First catch of the night, and that will do it. Take us down to the 2-minute.
All right, we are at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain till halftime. It is 14-7. 49ers with the football at midfield. Mullins completed for 13 yards to Bourne. We are 10 away from 7.5. Can we get there in 1 minute and 58 seconds? Hey, absolutely, Lawrence. I don't know what you do for content, but all you got to do is keep putting out content, man. You'll get 1,000 views. What's going on, Porter? 7490 what subscribers? Yeah, we are at 7.49 subscribers. We are 10 away from 7.5 subscribers. Oh, you are PJ? Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that, Bucks Godly. Congrats to the Washington Huskies for the win. Actually, real talk, I don't mind that. The Washington Huskies. Because it is kind of over by Connecticut as well. Appreciate that, Gordon. Ashker. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Welcome to the fam. But I kind of like that, the Washington Huskies. Washington Knights, says Alfred.
I would say that's why they play the game.
Here we go.
Right? Giants go to Seattle yesterday and win that game.
I told you that last week.
Yes,
when
you
you
did.
asked me my
All
NFC
right,
East
first
pick.
and
Nobody's
10.
laughing at the NFC East also.
Ball at midfield.
Lewis was on Washington.
And
on the ground.
hand off to Mostert.
Speaking of Chris Berman, this
Gain
is
of
his
a
kind of
couple.
game.
The last 3 years, you know what it is. It's San Francisco against Buffalo. For the 5th straight year, for the 6th straight year, since 1988, we've made the same pick. For the 8th straight season, for the 9th straight year, for the 10th straight year, San Francisco against Buffalo in the Super Bowl. You know what, this year? San Francisco and Buffalo.
Shocking.
I think it's the Bills and the 49ers.
Again?
After a lot of thought, I'm going with the Bills and the 49ers.
Really?
It
never gets old for
got
me.
it to Mostert, gain
out
of
of the
about
backfield.
a
You think
yard,
about it, in
maybe
the
2
80s,
on
nobody
that play.
played more playoff games than the 49ers. In the 90s, nobody played more playoff games than the Buffalo Bills. So Chris Berman's coming up at halftime with his fastest 3 words.
Yeah, it is definitely hard not saying the Washington Redskins. I am not going to lie. There's times I've said it and I'm like, oh, wait, they are the Washington football team.
That's all I had.
It's just so hard to.
3rd and 6.
For 34 years or 33 years, or however old I am.
Mullins hit as he throws, and in and out of the hands.
I've always
Aiyuk
said
really came up with
Washington
that.
Redskins.
Brandon Aiyuk has the touchdown for the 49ers
Yeah,
tonight.
but they
Couldn't
are
make the
known
grab. It's
as
4th
the
down.
Washington football team. Hardest
what
thing
you're
to
going to see is the pressure is
remember,
coming
though.
right here, and Mike Milano, just watch him. They put him in sub. You see him with a nice inside move, and then he just plants him right in the chest. I mean, they are happy to have him back. He is an absolute playmaker for this defense. Look, I know I've said the San Francisco 49ers are physical, but the Bills are bringing it tonight.
All right, it is 4th
Their defense
and
has stepped
6.
up time and time again.
Wishnowski with the punt.
Wishnowski punts it away. Fair catch for
at the
Andre
10.
Roberts. We're back in 30 seconds.
All right, we got to mute the game audio real quick. There's a college name that isn't there. Yeah, Timothy, the Bullets used to be the Washington Wizards.
65 seconds left in the half. We'll see how Buffalo plays it. They have all 3 timeouts. Look at the
Me
eye-popping
too,
numbers
Inhaler.
on Josh Allen. 15 of 18. And Buffalo has passed on 12 of 17 first down plays. They are winning on first down, Buffalo, tonight.
And Josh Allen's 10 for 12 on first down, so they have been excellent.
All right, handoff.
And they're running on first down
Zach
this time.
Moss.
It is Devin Singletary.
I'm sorry, Devin Singletary.
Conservative
Good gain
approach
on
there
that play.
Sean McDermott,
second
minute
and
left
2
in this first half, and all 3 timeouts. See if they decide to up tempo here and throw the football.
Yeah, the Wizards used to be the Bullets. All right, 2nd and 2.
Niners rushing 4.
Allen got it complete. First down, Cole Beasley.
And he'll be dropped
got
out
it to
of
the
the
25-yard line.
And a timeout will be spent here.
All right.
It's December 7th,
That is
and the
a
Bills find
timeout
themselves
called.
all alone.
That is by Buffalo. Last division title, 1995. Last playoff win, 1995.
Animation. That's Nate, my 11-year-old's favorite movie, holiday
my
movie.
kids love it too. A nod to the 1990 classic, Home Alone.
Joe Pesci getting hit with the rake and the nails, stepping on the nails, the hot doorknob, all of it.
He can play any role,
first
Pesci,
and
right?
10.
First down and 10.
The
See how the Bills play. Still 2
25-yard line.
timeouts, 32 seconds left. 7-point lead from their own 25.
All right, they're going to need a deep ball here. Play action.
Here's the pressure.
And hit as
Allen
he's
is just
thrown
throwing that
out
one
of
away.
bounds.
Doug Flutie getting involved in
26
social
seconds
media
remain.
this evening.
2nd and 10.
Last time we won on Monday Night Football, I was under center back in '99 against the Dolphins.
Wow, Doug Flutie says last time we won on Monday Night Football, Buffalo Bills, I was under center
Flutie Flakes
in 1999.
He was popular in every city he went to.
Can I get a...
Yeah, look at that graphic. The only team that hasn't won on Monday night this century.
That's crazy.
This team has a lot of confidence. They were in this position a year ago at 8-3. They lost 3 out of their last 4. and then lost in the wild card. They want to make the change this season.
2nd and 10. Josh Allen under pressure. Steps up as he throws. Got a first down. Get out of bounds.
It is Diggs out of
bounds.
bounds.
That's Stephon Diggs.
19 seconds left.
19 seconds on the play clock.
You just see how
game
calm
clock.
and confident Josh Allen here is in the pocket. Just watch how calm he is and let Stephon Diggs work across the field. There's all kinds of mayhem going on around him. Keeps his eyes down the field, step up, dodge left, throw a strike. I mean, this guy has worked so hard this offseason to perfect his game, control his game, where he wants to put the football, control his body. Everything's just under control and smooth. And it's all manifesting.
Was he going for Washington?
Putting the ball wherever he wants it here tonight.
He's got all the talent in the world. And the question was, get seasoned.
Hey, we got
for him to make sure he's accurate, understands his body and how he wants to throw the football. He's done all of that
and gals,
in the offseason, and you're seeing the results.
And we got it by halftime.
Buffalo takes another timeout there with the clock already stopped and the play clock ticking down.
I can't believe that.
Kind of surprised they haven't tried to push the football down the field here. They started in decent field position with all 3 timeouts, just over a minute to play.
We always want to get that first down, right? If we want you to get that first down, you saw him take the timeout. You don't want to not get a first down and give the ball back.
Never would have imagined
7,500 so interesting about this team, though, is they are such a quick striker. They can strike you very quickly, even if it looks like they're kind of just, you know, plodding along here, because they've got some people on the outside that can get it down the field in a hurry.
Oh, they better. There's 19 seconds left in the half.
Oops, hold on 1 second.
From the 43.
All right. Josh Allen under pressure, throws.
Throwing a run, it is Cole Beasley.
And out of bounds.
First Jordan trying to run him down.
It's incredible what he does every time he escapes right. I mean, I don't know how many times I need to say it. They better get him pulled up on the outside, because he's just carving them up with this extra time that he's had with his composure in the pocket grease.
Squad, we don't do that here.
On fire.
He extends the play, 4, 5, 6 seconds, and there's no defensive back that can hold up that long.
Welcome to the family.
7 catches, 113 yards.
We got 11 seconds till halftime.
You got to defend the perimeter here, because they have no timeout. They got to throw this ball to the outside.
37-yard line.
Left.
1st and 10. Allen
middle of the field
gets it
Gabriel
to the 20
Davis,
and out of bounds. 4 seconds left.
At the 19-yard line, 4 seconds
bring
left.
A 10-point lead at half.
These crossing routes have just been giving San Francisco fits all night long, making these corners run.
See what Tyler Bass is going to do.
And when you're not getting pressure on the passer, which is something we expected San Francisco's D-line to do, Josh Allen is going to give you a headache. And that's what he's done so far.
Tyler Bass in that one game here, it was a heartbreaking
Tyler
loss.
Bass
was all
10
good.
was 3 for 3.
3 for 3 from 50 yards and beyond, all in the second quarter.
Here is a 37-yard attempt.
See if he can end the half on a 37-yard field goal attempt.
Kick is up and good.
That's a beauty. Perfect.
It is 17-7.
That'll do it for the first half.
And San Francisco will receive the second half kick. And we are at halftime. Hold on, let me write it in the chat for you guys. April says, Buffalo. All right, there we go. Let me pin my comment real quick so people will know. All right, and I am going, hey, appreciate that, the Gridiron Blitz. We are at 7.5, and it's all because of you, the people. Appreciate you guys. But I am going to take a quick halftime break. I will be in the chat so we could chat it up, and I will be right back. But keep chatting it up. I will be in there chatting with you guys, and I will see you at the start of the second half. It is 17-7. San Francisco will get the ball to start the second half.
It's the LP. It's the LP.
It's the LP.
All right, we are back. It is still halftime. But yes, Mark, we do all sports. And I do want to send a special shout out to Washington football team and the Pittsburgh Steelers. That game, we did break every single record. I was live for Game 5 of the NBA Finals. We had 3.5K in the house. And we broke every single record in that stream that we just had with the Washington football team and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I do want to send a special shout out to each and every single one of you guys that came out for that game. You guys are awesome. Love you all. Shout out to the 630 in this building. You guys are awesome as well. Love each and every single one of you. But I will be live for some basketball this week. Days that there is no football, I will do some basketball because the NBA is coming back. So the preseason is here this week. I'll be live for some preseason basketball when there's no football. But days that there is football, I'll be doing football as first and foremost. Appreciate that, QT Chicken YouTube. Welcome to the family. You are awesome. Appreciate you. Yeah, but the Lakers won it because of Kobe Bryant passing away. It was bigger than just basketball for that championship. What's up, David Adamski? Or I'm sorry, Ademski. I'm telling you, I'm gonna remember it. Asher says, let's get to 300 thumbs up. Appreciate that, Asher. It's awesome that you stream games. Appreciate that, QT Chicken YouTube. What's going on, Mike F? Missed the amazing comeback by Washington. You could be live for some Michigan men's basketball because Michigan is my favorite team. Yeah, Inhaler, if they don't show college basketball or college football, I do enjoy watching and streaming those. But if they show it, there's no point for me to stream it. YouTube does have to do a better job of that because that is illegal. Yeah, I know, David. I'm sorry about that. Appreciate that. Yoshi says, love this stream.
Man-to-man, if you're the Niners, who's going to guard Stephon Diggs?
Yeah,
that's a problem.
Pin the chat.
Richie James for San Francisco. He'll take a knee in the end zone.
Got it to the 25-yard line.
25. Steve, Brian, and Lewis here from Lisa Soldiers shortly. And, talk about first down plays and passing the football. All the talk we heard from Buffalo is trying to be more well-balanced, right? Get back to the run game, which was so effective last week, and yet it's been Allen, and the Niners haven't been able to do anything against him.
Yeah, they haven't been able to put him on the ground and really put him under duress. When they did get him under duress, he escapes out the pocket. He's been deadly all year that way.
Yeah, no, there's no question, and they've got to find a way. Robert Saleh has to find a way to keep him inside the pocket. And the Niners have to run the football. They have not been able to consistently run the football in the first half. Give credit to that Bills defense.
First and 10 from the 25.
Yoshi says, I believe purple and gold.
Motion. Mullins to throw for it. Across the middle, in and out of the hands
intercepted
of A.J. Klein. Klein is the backup with Milano getting back into the lineup. And Klein, the AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
Very dangerous. This is Klein right here. Watch Nick Mullins. He's going to get back. He wants to throw this ball on time and on rhythm right there. But it's covered, and he takes a risk and goes to the second window. And when you throw late over the middle, you're lucky it's not intercepted.
Oh, okay. My bad, Charles. All right, it is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Mullins
throws on the run again.
Got it,
able to
complete.
And Ross Dwelly is tight end for 17.
Who's that, Swelly? Or Dwelly, I'm sorry.
Nice. It takes some guts to almost have an interception and then come back and make a throw like this, Lewis.
Yeah, it does, because I'll tell you what, look, the corner, Levi Wallace, is sitting underneath it. Safety coming over the top. We've been talking about Josh Allen and all the nice throws he's made tonight.
Backup.
That's a nice one right there by Nick Mullins to get that ball
to
up and down in between two defenders.
Jimmy Garoppolo is out.
On the move, too. You're going to play for Kyle Shanahan.
Nick
you
Mullins
have to be able to throw the
7 for 11 for 74 yards and a touchdown.
Come out firing.
And there's flags on the play. Looks like it's a false start on the offense.
Just made his first catch of the night. Looked like he jumped.
False start. Offense number 82. 5-yard penalty remains.
And that was Ross Dwelly.
Kyle Shanahan talked this week about needing to run the football and earn the opportunity for play action. And when they didn't run it very well in that first quarter, in the first quarter and a half of the game, they weren't able to get their play action going. But a good sign for them that the boot and the keeper game in the second half may be alive.
All right, here we go. 1st and 15.
1st and 15.
Ball's at the 37-yard line.
Aiyuk motioning in the backfield. And it's Jeff Wilson breaking away
that
from
is
people.
Wilson, first
Wilson,
down.
A nice gain across
got it to the 45. They're inside enemy territory at the 45 of the Buffalo Bills.
When they get Big Lake and Tomlinson moving, he's such a big man and a good athlete. When they get him on the edge and they can kick out the defensive end, that opens up a huge hole on the inside.
What a
Kyle
run by
Shanahan
Wilson
will want
Jr.
to run the ball inside the defensive end. If he lines up wide initially, that was a perfect look at it.
Jeff Mann says Jimmy G is gone after the season for sure. What's going on, Joe Hartman?
To throw.
All right, Mullins got it complete to
Aiyuk. That time.
Aiyuk.
It's Brandon Aiyuk.
Aiyuk, first
And
down.
back by popular demand. Don't snicker grease.
Got it to the
Levies, believe it or
25.
not.
Nick Mullins has 3,610 passing yards in the first 13 seasons. Or I'm sorry, first 13 starts. He's only trailing Andrew Luck and Patrick Mahomes.
That is pretty amazing. I would not believe that, no.
Well, that's kind of the point. That's the whole goof.
Well, it hasn't always come
First
out
and
that
10,
way.
ball at the 25.
And remains unsponsored week after week.
And he
Tevin
is
Coleman
losing a
swung
ton
around.
of yards.
This will go for a big-time loss. Darryl Johnson for Buffalo. Loss of
Darryl
9.
Johnson with the tackle.
That's how you shut
It
down
is
the run
second
game.
and
You've got to
19,
get knocked back
losing
at the line of
9
scrimmage
yards.
and get off
That
the
was
ball.
Tevin Coleman.
And when he does here, you see Johnson just get off the ball.
It's a terrible block by Aiyuk.
Absolutely. He's able to beat him to the point of attack, and that's because you fire off the ball and you're
Yeah, I
keying the
remember
ball
Joe
and you
Theismann.
get off quickly.
I guarantee you Aiyuk won't be there the next time. It'll be Deebo Samuel.
All right, second and 19.
Second and 19 now.
Ball's at the 34-yard line.
Mullins had a throwing lane there, and it's a
that
catch.
was Wilson.
It's Jeff Wilson, and he's taken right down after a gain of 7. Would you guys be surprised if I told you that Jeff Wilson has 47 yards rushing and Raheem Mostert has just 28?
Yeah, you know, they like the
Third
committee.
down.
I thought they would all
Third and
have a little
12.
bit more yards on the ground by this point, but this is a running game that is body blows, body blows, body blows. And in the third quarter, fourth quarter, they hope to get these big physical downhill backs going. We'll see if they're able to do it.
Hey, appreciate that. Bray ASMR with the $5 super chat says keep it up. Appreciate that.
On 3rd and 12.
All right. Ooh,
Mullins
incomplete. Intended for
too far for Jordan Reed.
Jordan Reed.
And you see the frustration on the face of Mullins. 4th down.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money.
Tell you what's interesting about that last play, they were trying to get the back one-on-one.
All right, Buck Scotty, have a wonderful night, brother. Get some
Defensive
rest.
line got
See
him,
you
and
hopefully
Nick
tomorrow.
Mullins didn't have a great lane, so he took the
Here
conservative
is
approach
Robbie
and threw it
Gould.
outside to preserve the field goal.
Here's Robbie Gould on to try to get the Niners a little closer.
There's a 45-yard
And a
attempt.
42-yard field goal a week ago. The game winner, 16th career game winner.
Kick is
That was
up,
brilliant career.
and
This
the
from
kick
45
is
all the way.
good.
Robbie
It
Gould
is
turned
10 to
38 yesterday.
17. It's a 7-point game. 11-14 to play in the third quarter. We are 33 likes left to 200 thumbs up. Can we get there? Trox's next Dilly is on Bray. Hey, appreciate that. Neste getting it, baby. Says 6th stream. Watched it the past 3 days. Appreciate that. How do you feel about them Steelers? We lost the game. We got to just bounce back. That's all. Appreciate that, Gustavo Tavares. Welcome to the family. Hey, appreciate that, Philip. We are 90 away from 7.6. Charles, are you leaving? Oh, no. Isaiah. Okay. Isaiah Fields, have a great night. See that you're about to head to bed for work tomorrow. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate that, Tavari Beasley. Welcome to the family. JT says, hey, chatters, hi. Hit the thumbs up or hit the like button with the thumbs up. If you are enjoying yourself, subscribe and set that bell to all to get future notifications. It's free. Might have to go to bed at 10. I'll wait and see, says Cody. Charles says, I'll road for a Buffalo woman that knows how to cook. Philip says, this game is going over, brother.
Niners inch a little closer.
All right, here we go. Wisnowski
kicks it away.
Kicks it, and we got a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line.
Steve, I asked Sean McDermott about the connection between Josh Allen and Cole Beasley in that first half. Beasley already in this game has a career-high 113 yards, and McDermott said they are really just on the same page right now. Cole is really reading Josh well. As for Allen's performance, he said he's just staying within the offense, not trying to do too much. He's just trusting his guys. Steve?
Cole Beasley is the first Buffalo Bill since 2015 with over 100 yards in a first half since Sammy Watkins in 2015. Watkins did it against the Chiefs at 158 yards.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, ball at the 25-yard line.
Dante Johnson, who we mentioned in the start, was making his first start at that position.
Here's Allen, surveying,
and
then finds
Singletary, second effort, gain of 9.
Got away from Dante Johnson.
It's going to be
you just see the poise of Josh Allen, how he looks right, standing tall in the pocket, comes left, no pressure whatsoever. Easy catch and throw, and then Devin Singletary able to break a tackle and get some extra yardage.
Kyle says,
San Francisco's going to do something to disrupt his rhythm and get him on the ground.
They've been balling. They just clinched the playoffs
against him tonight.
2nd and 1.
And that is a no gain by Devin Singletary.
Forward progress. Singletary.
No gain on that. 3rd and 1.
Well, you got to give credit to this offensive line, Lewis. They've been protecting him, giving him the time. You know, without Cody Ford.
What's going on, Dwayne Boatwright?
Out for the year with a knee injury. They got Brian Winters back at right guard. Mitch Morse in the middle. Feliciano. Butker's in there now. He's taking some reps. So you got to give these guys credit because you're right. This defensive front for San Francisco is aggressive.
Third and 1. Pitch it to Singletary.
All right, Singletary gets the first down. Gain of 2 on that play.
Until he had first down yardage.
That's 2 tough runs in short yardage situations by Devin Singletary. To where you're just going to see him. It's going to be him against Dre Greenlaw. How quickly can you get out here on the perimeter after the fake? Can you run me down? But Devin Singletary doesn't have the best speed. He doesn't have home run speed, but he's got that lower body balance and instinct. It just allows him to churn out yardage.
9:56 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Pick up those crucial first downs.
There's an injured Bills player down. And we'll check on John
Looks like
Feliciano.
it is 76 who is down for Buffalo. And we are on a injury timeout while they attend to the offensive lineman. What's going on, Jeremy? How did you become a Steelers fan? I became a Steelers fan because here in Michigan, when the Detroit Lions, when they, used to blackout games, they used to play the Steelers on TV a lot. So I used to watch guys like Jerome Bettis, guys like that, and it just, you know, it just grew on me, and I was just like, you know, hey, this seems for real. Like, I don't mind watching Steeler games, you know, if I can't watch the Lions. So I became a Steelers fan as well. Then I went out to Arizona. So that's why I'm a Cardinals fan. And you know, so I became a Cardinals fan. So the Lions and Cardinals are my home teams. And I like the Steelers. But my favorite division is the AFC North. You know, I like the Ravens. I like the Bengals. I like the Browns. I like the Steelers. It's one of my favorite divisions. It's super competitive. Yeah, Jeremy, it does hurt, but hey, it's only one game. We got to bounce back. That's what champions do. We bounce back. You know, so it's going to stink for who we play next. We just got to bounce back and take care of business. That's all.
Trailblazer.
All right, here we go.
Kaepernick.
1st and 10.
Tweeted out last week at 33 years old. He's
36-yard line.
He
Buffalo,
still wants to play. Still
1st
wants
and
an
10.
opportunity to play in the NFL again. Here's 1st and 10.
Josh Allen gives it to
Completion
Knox.
to the tight end,
First
Dawson
down.
Knox.
Ball
Approaching
near
midfield. Pick up
midfield.
a 12 on the play.
It's a nice, easy completion against that cover 3 zone again, where Dawson Knox just comes out and just kind of spots up in the hook curl area. And it's just an easy throw and catch. At some point in time, Josh Allen keep completing passes at a high clip like he is against zone coverage. You're going to have to play a little bit more, man. And I know it exposes some of their corners and some of their coverage people.
All right, it
but
is
he's just going to carve them up if they keep playing like this.
48-yard line.
That would really help him. They can play their zones, but you got to get in his face.
Buffalo with the football. 7-point lead.
Rushing 4.
Got it to
Singletary. They like him out of the
Singletary.
backfield.
Got it to the 48-yard line of the San Francisco 49ers.
No John Brown tonight. Smoke was added to the IR list. High ankle sprain. Right here in week 10 was injured. You think Beasley and Diggs and Davis, and they're really spreading around, getting Knox involved. Singletary out of the backfield. A lot of weapons now for Josh Allen.
Yeah, you see what
Richard Sherman's
General Manager
playing.
Brandon Beane in conjunction with Sean McDermott have done to help
He
this
actually had a
quarterback,
penalty
setting him up for success, giving
earlier
him
in
lots
the
of
first
weapons,
half.
building the offensive line, giving him some running backs. That's how you set up young quarterbacks to do what Josh Allen's doing.
All right, 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Flag comes in.
Got it to Beasley.
Beasley.
First down.
Forward.
There's a flag on the play. Let's see what the
And should have
flag's
enough
about.
for the first down.
What's going on, Arku?
Gain of 6. We'll check the marker.
Offside. Defense number 78 in the neutral zone at the snap. This penalty's been declined. The result of the play is a first down.
And just to finish on that, Lewis, with Brandon Beane, we're talking with him this week. I thought it was interesting. They made a conscious decision at the end of last year to invest in the offense. Went out and got Stephon Diggs, and at the expense of the defense. They didn't resign guys like Jordan Phillips and Shaq Lawson. So they knew they weren't going to be as stout defensively, but they had to make those decisions to get more explosive and score more points on offense.
At the 42 of San Francisco, here's Allen.
All right,
Steps
Allen
and fires.
gets it complete. That is Stephon Diggs with the first down.
That will put Diggs over 1,000 receiving yards for the 3rd straight season.
You know, again, when you see Diggs just run this little curl route right here where he just hooks inside of the curl flat defender. As the curl flat defender expands, he just sits down in the hole. Josh just fires it in there, and it's an easy first down. And you mentioned,
Diggs
Brian, if they don't start rushing the passer, and they're not going to play man-to-man, now you're stuck.
Reception
you don't have anything else to go to.
At 1,005
They can't rush with 4.
yards.
They might want to bring some perimeter pressure. A simulated blitz, still play zone behind it.
Draw play.
And
Singletary.
That is Singletary.
Flag
at the
comes in
25-yard line. Flags on the play.
I think they're going to get Cole Beasley. He was the one responsible for trying to block Dante Johnson in the nickel, and he got his hands outside of his frame.
Holding, offense number 11. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
That's the first thing that Cole Beasley didn't do well tonight.
And that's only the second penalty against the Bills this evening. Heading into week 13, they were the most penalized team in the NFL in terms of yardage. They slipped down to fourth, with the other teams playing yesterday on Sunday,
like
week
Keith
13.
is about to be on the block list.
And they're going to stop everything for a moment.
It has been fun to study this Bills organization this week and
we
just to look at the
bash
foundation that has been built. And I think it's a sustainable foundation.
All fans are welcome.
With McDermott and with Brandon Beane. They've
respectful.
got young players. They've got their quarterback. They've got a nucleus on the defensive side. This is a team that's going to compete in the AFC East for quite some time.
Look, I mean, Sean has done a nice job.
The enforcement of the penalty and the spot where the foul occurred. This foul occurred at the 29-yard line. 10-yard penalty from that point. Puts it at the 39. It is correct. First down.
He's done a little housekeeping there.
Yeah, he's done a nice job. I was just going to say Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane have done a nice job of combining veteran free agent acquisition.
It's first
with
and
the
18.
draft, develop and utilize them, and they've got this football team right where they want them now. A very multiple team that can attack you in many different ways.
And Brian Daboll gets an assist there too.
Here's Allen.
And that is incomplete, intended for Cole Beasley. Second and 18.
And the reason they had to try to invest in the offense, it was amazing. Each of the last 3 seasons, the Bills have averaged less than 20 points per game. You can't win in the NFL like that.
Nope. Finally, the 49ers get some pressure. Just this little bit of threat, the presence in front of Josh Allen leads to an inaccurate throw.
All right, second and 18. Knox is in motion.
Still rushing 4. Allen is flushed. Directing
Allen
some traffic.
Still looking, throws, and throws it out of bounds.
He got hit
third
late
and
on
18.
the sideline. Josh Allen got hit
There's
by
a flag
Street,
on the play.
And Street's penalty is going to bail out the Bills.
Might be an automatic first down.
Wow.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 92. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
All right, that's a 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
He's been doing it all game. That's Kentavious Street, and you can't touch him at all right there.
All right, Keith, I'm going to unblock you,
Ball's
but
gone. Take a step and a half.
Keep it respectful, okay?
And that's a good acting job as well by Josh Allen.
And Kentavious Street's name should ring a bell. He had the controversial roughing the passer
brother.
on Drew Brees. Sounds like Brees might be ready to come back. His 11 broken ribs all healed up.
With the game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 6:30. Thank you.
All right, it's going to be 6:30 on the game clock. First and 10.
It's been really clean tonight. Hasn't taken a whole lot of hits.
Appreciate that, Tanner.
Led to him being comfortable, and when he's comfortable, there's not many quarterbacks better.
Singletary.
All right, Singletary got a yard on that play. It's going to be second and 9. Got 6:20 left to play in the third quarter.
Armstead is someone who they have committed to on this defensive line as far as big money players. DeForest Buckner not here anymore. You see Eric Armstead right here. Just stand up to the offensive lineman at the point of attack. And then just get a hand in there and trip up Devin Singletary. He's a guy who has to play big for him. He has to play big for him in these passing situations.
All right, here we
He's
go.
going to start
Second
getting some
and
pressure
9.
on Josh Allen, make him uncomfortable, as we've said.
Second down and
play
9.
action.
Floating
and
one, and
McKenzie with a touchdown.
McKenzie for the Buffalo touchdown.
And Isaiah McKenzie with a 23-yard touchdown
San Francisco
reception.
49er team
It is
playing a little bit more
23-10.
man-to-man coverage. Don't just sit back. Well, this is what happens when you play man-to-man coverage. Greenlaw and Tarvarius Moore get confused. Moore gets picked off. Great design from Brian Daboll, and that's an easy touchdown. That's why they haven't been playing man-to-man. And for Daboll to anticipate that after not seeing man-to-man, that's next level.
Shots. Everybody. All right, the kick is
Pass
up
on for the extra point.
Good.
Isaiah McKenzie is
it
the
is
only
24-10. Do you have to mute it for copyright music and commercials? As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. 5:48 to play in the third quarter, 24-10. Alfred says, yep, 49ers are out of here. Quincy says, let's go score. Mark Thompson says, nice channel. You deserve that 7.52. Subs and more. Appreciate that, Mark. We are 80 away from 7.6. Appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys are truly awesome and amazing. I do have a lot of 49er fans. I do have a lot of Buffalo Bill fans. We have fans from all over basketball and football. And, you know, you guys are all truly awesome. Got 100 on the Bills against a cousin in San Francisco. Let's go, says CJ. Pittsburgh got clapped, says James Monroe. Yeah, we lost by 6, but we're going to have to go back to the drawing board, go back to practice, and get better. Come out next week and perform at a high level. We are still 11-1, tied with the Chiefs. Michael says, Raiders for life. The Raiders. Inhaler says, I'm not a 49ers or Bills fan, but I prefer Buffalo more. Buffalo may have felt cheated last year, a very good football team. Yeah, Buffalo has been turning it around a lot lately. You know, I told everybody as soon as they got Josh Allen, I said they got themselves a darn good quarterback. Hey, appreciate that, Dev. What's going on, Paul? Says Theo. Yeah, I remember you, Dev. All right, here we go.
I can't wait to see the Cleveland Browns after what they did to Derrick
touchdown
Henry
and extra
next
point.
week.
That should be a lot of fun.
And we got a touchback.
Right,
Ball's
the Niners
going to be
get
placed
back
at
in
the
this game. I know
25-yard
they're down
line.
2 touchdowns, but I can't put it all on.
Do you have to mute it while they go to the quick copywritten music?
With a wide defensive end, Kyle Shanahan will go back to that cross sift and kick him out and run between the tackles.
You got that, Steve?
I see you, Van.
Got it.
Good. All right.
You should learn something new every game we do together. Okay?
I do, but I knew that one already.
Oh, you did?
Try to bring something else to the party once in a while, Grease, yeah.
All right, draw me a 6 technique.
That's next. Here's Mullins throwing
And
nearly
incomplete pass
intercepted.
that is to
And
Brandon
probably should have
Aiyuk.
been by Levi Wallace.
Yeah, Nick threw that a little bit out in front of Aiyuk. He had him on the in route, Lewis.
Yeah, and Levi Wallace does a nice job
Hey,
of
you
just
can
staying
get
on
that,
top
brother.
of
That
it.
was hilarious.
Just playing it top down. Don't give it anything cheap over the top and just break on the route. He's got to get his eyes up. Finish on
All
that
right,
football.
it is
This
second and
secondary has
10.
done a good job of containing the passing
5:44
game
left to
overall
play
so
in the
far.
third quarter.
Levi Wallace has a high standard to live up to because Tre'Davious White opposite him is one of the best in the NFL as far as route recognition is concerned.
2nd and 10 from the 25. Samuel in motion.
All right, Nick Mullins.
Good job by Mostard to pick up the blitz. It's off the
intercepted.
hands of Aiyuk, and we're going the other way.
To the 25, to the 20.
Micah Hyde from
10,
Buffalo
5.
has it all the way
Down
down
at the
inside the
5-yard
five-yard line.
Mullins was looking to Aiyuk,
Brandon Aiyuk has been a solid contributor for this San Francisco 49ers offense.
Michael Hyde.
Most of the season when he's been healthy, but on back-to-back plays, he gets mixed up here. This ball hits him right in the hands.
Got it down to the 5-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and goal at the 5.
And the ricochet always is going to be a bad sign for the offense.
Okay, that's why as a safety, as a defensive back, you're always running to the football, running to the point of attack.
That's a rookie mistake.
Because everybody who plays DB knows this. Tips and overthrows are the easiest way to make money in the NFL.
Facts,
they all count at the end of the day.
Right there.
Now
Tip
you
balls
get good field position
and
for your
balls that go up
offense.
in the air is the easy way to make
Now
money
you've
for
got San
corners.
Francisco on the
That
ropes.
is facts.
First interception of the season.
I used to love
Micah
when there was
Hyde.
those
Got a bit of an
that used to
assist
go
from
up
the
in the air
elbow
like
of
that.
A.J. Klein.
Like, oh, I'll take that.
And here's Buffalo in business.
And
trying to
pass
go back
incomplete.
shoulder to Gabriel Davis. Jason
Gabriel
Barrett knocked
Davis
it
was
away.
the intended
But Jason
receiver.
Barrett
2nd and
is
goal
one of the
at the
great
5.
comeback stories. A guy
I
who's
don't know
dealt with
why you
so
wouldn't
much
run it
injuries
on
throughout
that
his career.
play.
Perfect jam technique. Perfect jam at the line of scrimmage. He has the wide receiver under control. Is able to play with vision.
What's going on,
Just
Keisha
use
Dorsey?
that front side head and stab the ball away. You can't do it any better than that. You have to cheer for a young man like this. He has overcome so much to get back up out on the football field and playing spectacular.
All right, 2nd and
Second and goal. Fake it to Singletary and pitch it to Dawson Knox, the tight end.
Got it to Knox.
And again,
3rd and
Dable
short.
going creative in the play
Gain
call.
a 3 on that
Been
play.
watching Kansas City Chiefs and Jason Kelsey. But, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to follow the ball when you got Singletary going one way and Knox another. But that's a great job by the Niners defense getting him on the ground.
All right, 3rd and goal. Ball at the 2-yard line.
You got to take care of the obvious guys down here. You got Stephon Diggs at the top of the screen.
Beasley in the
Cole
backfield.
Beasley in the backfield.
Here comes the extra
Josh
attackers
Allen
for
throws.
San Francisco. Flags
on the
in.
play.
It's Beasley
And
marked short of the
it is
goal line.
Down at the 1.
And we'll check the penalty marker. San Francisco finally brought some heat.
And they brought the pressure off the edge. He wanted to go to Beasley. Beasley actually fell down on the play. I think there's going to be a holding call on the inside.
Holding, offense number 26. 10-yard penalty, repeat, 3rd down.
Holding on Devin Singletary.
Devin
Cost him 10
Singletary
yards.
trying to pass pro against
Hey, appreciate
Fred
that,
Warner,
Charles
and that's a
Hall,
good
with the
call.
$2 super sticker. Appreciate that, brother.
But that's what Robert Sala's going to have to do. He's going to have to get his guys coming up through the A-gaps, getting right in Josh Allen's face. Fred Warner is one of the people who can do it. They haven't been able to get pressure on him with 4. You're going to have to send 5 or more and see if the secondary can hold up on the outside.
3rd and goal, push back to the 12.
All right. 3rd and goal at the 12-yard line.
That snap came out
And
late.
there is a false start.
Remember what I told you last week, right?
Yeah. Play doesn't start till the center snaps the
Full
ball.
start, the offensive line. 5-yard penalty.
There you go.
Remains 3rd down.
Good on you, Tony Correnti. Why single anybody out?
Like last week it was Jason Kelsey, and this week it's Mitch Morse. So, hey, man, you guys can't start this deal until I snap the ball. You know the rules. It's not what they say in the O-line room tomorrow morning.
All right, Jeremy, have a wonderful night, brother.
Buffalo had it.
Hopefully
First
see you
and goal
tomorrow
from the 5-yard line.
for the Ravens and the
And they're going the
Cowboys.
wrong way. It's 3rd and goal now, pushed back to the 17.
All right, here's
Draw play, Singletary.
Got it to the
Twisted
9-yard
around down
line.
to the 10. Dante Johnson there. San Francisco gain 8.
Well, San Francisco defensively did what they needed to
4th
do in a
and
sudden
goal.
change situation. Robert Saleh was put in a tough spot after the interception. If they gave up a touchdown
Hopefully
there, you
Robert
would get the
Saleh
sense
could
that
come to Detroit
with the way that their offense is sputtered,
as the
they
new
might not be able to
Detroit
get
Lions
back in
head
this
coach.
game down 3 scores.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating for Sean McDermott than to say, look, we can go ahead and knock this team out right here.
says Bills are
Punch this ball
legit in the East.
Sudden change situation for them. Instead, we shoot ourselves in the foot and just move backwards and now have to settle for a field goal.
28-yard attempt from Tyler Bass. Rookie out of Georgia Southern squeezes
All right.
it through.
Field goal is good. It is 27-10. We have 3:09 to play in the 3rd quarter. 49ers are down 17. Solid head coach, Spielman GM. That's my dream team, says Dave Ademski. What's going on, Ashanti? Says hi. What did you think about the Steelers game, says Edward. I mean, we lost. Fair and square, we lost. Got to go back to the drawing board, get those bad habits out of us. Go into week 14 and try to get that W. You know, that's what happens when you are on a mission to be a world champion. You got to dust that loss off. Take it. You know, it happened. Take it and, you know, take it as a lesson. You know, the L stands for lesson. Unless you're the Detroit Lions, then L just stands for lost. In more ways than one. But shout out to the Detroit Lions. They did win this week. So I do got to take it easy on them. Hey, shout out to the number change. We are 70 away from 7.6. Can we get there? Shout out to the 801 in the building. You guys are truly amazing. How far from New Era? Hey, appreciate that, Yoshi. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Okay.
On the job at hand with the 49ers. And he said, look, worst case, if I don't get a head coaching gig next year, I'm back with a healthy Nick Bosa. It's a good spot here as the defensive coordinator for the 49ers.
Why do you have to say that?
My sense is he won't be around to be a DC. He'll be a head coach someplace.
No, he's an unbelievable coach. And the Lions should be so lucky to have
San
an opportunity
Francisco
to talk with a guy
off
like
at the
Robert
25-yard line.
His pick. In my book, he's the #1 candidate this offseason for a head job. He's that good.
Yeah, what's interesting about
he said, if I'm not going to be a head coach, I'm coming back as a defensive coordinator
profiles, but this
with
guy
a healthy
fits the bill,
Nick
41
Bosa.
years old, has a great outlook as far as player development and getting the most out of guys, and he will turn a program around fast.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Hand
Pitch
it off to
Mostert. Still trying
Mostert.
to get him going for the 49ers.
Gain of a couple on that play. Second down. All right. Do have to mute it while there's some copyright music. They're showing Robert Saleh running the stadium stairs.
Jacksonville general manager job is open.
Shout
Jets
out
defensive
to
coordinator
Robert
job
Saleh.
is now open after the news today.
That was a
as
shock.
Well.
What he's done with this defense. I mean, you lose Nick Bosa, Solomon Thomas, and D Ford in the first couple of weeks of the season.
All right,
and get guys like Kerry Hyder to play like this. That's good coaching.
Deebo Samuel.
All right, Deebo Samuel gained a couple on that play. It's going to be
Mullins.
3rd down and 2.
San Francisco just trying to get anything going
Mullins
offensively.
looks like he might be a little
what
hurt.
I really liked about when we talked to Robert Saleh, that he talked
there
about the non-negotiables as far as what really separates players in the NFL. And he listed the 3 things. He said, look, attention to detail, the effort with which you play, and the violence with which you play. You can control those things. And see, that's a message that resonates with defensive players. If I do those 3 things, I have a chance, regardless of my talent level.
Mullins finds
and
Samuel
Deebo
again.
Samuel
taking on
good
people out
game.
to the 45.
Got the first
with a
down.
Minute 45
down
left in
at the
third quarter.
45-yard line.
You, those are Samuel's first 2 catches of the night.
I would tell you that's way too late. They've got to get him the football. That's a tight window. You see what Deebo Samuel
had a
can
second
do
and
after
a
the
third
catch.
effort.
His impact on this team after he gets the ball in his hand and gets contacted, it energizes the entire sideline. Maybe they can get something going here.
Josh Allen is good. Yeah, I told everybody. Everybody was like, oh, why did we get Josh Allen? I'm like, dude, the kid can play.
Shanahan's going to take a timeout.
All right, looks like it's going to be the first time out by either team.
Still had a couple seconds left on the play clock. 49ers will take one there. This week, NFL players are wearing customized, cause-inspired.
All right, do you have to mute it real quick? We are 70 away from 7.6. Can we hit the by the end of the third quarter?
Ronald and Michael.
Oh, hold on. What's going on? Ebony White says, is the ready for Mahomes?
And many other players.
Now we're back.
Many other causes, really, whatever you want to support.
I will be live tomorrow for the Dallas Cowboys
really nice
at the Baltimore Ravens.
On 1st and 10. Here's Mullins loading up for the deep shot.
And Brandon Aiyuk with a huge catch.
For the big play for the 49ers.
It is first and goal. Ball at the San Francisco,
all night.
Buffalo 6-yard line.
It's just a nice route as far as stemming the DB inside and then breaking it back outside. And you see the adjust to the ball in the air. How he has to turn his body all the way around as that ball's put over his outside shoulder. But there's a reason why Brandon Aiyuk was someone that Kyle Shanahan was fired up about. Coached by Herm Edwards, used to work for us at ESPN down at Arizona State. He loved this young man, a guy who's another stud after the catch like Deebo Samuel.
On first down and goal. Here's Mullins getting rid of
it. And that's a touchdown!
Touchdown! Kyle Juszczyk.
With a touchdown. That was a 6-yard touchdown reception.
The San Francisco team has been through too much. They have been through so many injuries. COVID during their off-season, their bye week. They have to move here.
They are not a dead breed in the National Football League.
In the third quarter, and they had to come out and put a drive together when they had to have it.
It is 27 to
big play by Aiyuk,
16,
and then Juszczyk scores.
Lewis, your analytics people will tell you to go for two here.
Extra point by Robbie Gould. Kick is up and good.
And it's good, and it's a 10-point game. With third quarter.
Oh, they're not going to commercial
like
yet.
Like a thunderbolt for the 49ers.
Got 26 seconds left in the third quarter.
In the backfield. Just keep an
eye
right here.
It is now a 10-point ball game.
Watch right here. Watch his footwork get messed up because he has his eyes in the back. Was this that step forward? Gives Juszczyk all he needs as far as space out in the flat. That's what these kind of offenses do. If you start getting lazy, you start getting tired, they start up-tempoing you. And all of a sudden, your eyes just want to follow the football, follow the quarterback. That's all it takes. And Brian, you talked about that at the beginning of the show. That's all they need is a step. They just want.
All right, now we are going to commercial break. Do you have to mute it for copyright music and commercials? As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio.
He said it's not going to be Juszczyk anymore.
Back, I guess.
I got to change that. I'm going to go to Jerry McKinnon. At least he played
Joshua
quarterback
Parker,
in college
21-21.
at Georgia Southern.
Welcome to the family.
You might know him as Jet.
Juice is so important to this offense. I mean, so many things run through him in the run game, and you see his impact in short yardage goal line pass. That was your favorite play.
We got a touchback ball can be placed at the 25-yard line.
That play. I'm surprised you didn't call it as it happened.
There are long-winded play calls, and we talked about that with Nick Mullins as well. And he said he tries to mentally prepare. He has recorded Kyle Shanahan's
the highest paid fullback
and then
in the National Football League.
Them, spits them back out. He said that's his mental warm-up for the game, and he actually records them himself. He doesn't have a personal assistant to do that.
How about them Washington
we talked
football
about
teams?
that, and he said that
they played
a way
well
for him
today.
To learn, and he hasn't played a lot of football. Kyle Shanahan says he has a great processor, which means he can get this into the right play at the right time, sees the field well.
All right, first and 10.
I think a lot of it has to do with his preparation. That's a great example.
Fourth year in the system. Get some quality starts for the 49ers. Final half minute of the third quarter. Buffalo to the ground game.
That is Singletary, first down.
Zach
got
Moss
it to
fumbled
the,
earlier, got banged up a little bit. Pick up a 15 for Singletary.
Great sign from Gabriel Davis. The wide receiver came in and laid a crack block on the safety for that big run.
All right, it's going to be ball at the 40-yard line, and we are going to be at the end of 3.
And they won't. That does it for 3 quarters.
All right. End of 3. We are about to hit to the money quarter, the 4th quarter. Bills are up by 10 with the football at the Buffalo 40-yard line at 1st and 10. San Francisco down 10. Can they bounce back? They got 15 minutes to give us an answer. But we will find out as soon as we come back from commercial break, and I can bring back in the game audio. This game is awesome. I think that the Bills are going to win because they are 8-3 and the 49ers are 5-6. Yeah, I don't go off of records. Hey, look at the jersey I got on right now. Pittsburgh Steelers, right? 11-0, went against the Washington football team and laid an egg. I mean, it happens. It's any given day. That's why I never go off of records. I look at this. This is how I do when I used to do these $10 sheets. I used to look at both teams. Okay, this team against this team. So let's just use this game for an example. The Buffalo Bills against the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to look at this. Okay, who has a good defense? Who's more disciplined? Who runs the football? And who can move the chains? You know, I look at all those aspects. Whoever on the checklist can do more, that's the team I'm going to go with. But hey, I've seen a 0-16 team beat, a team the very next year. Or I've seen, 0-15 come out with the win in week 17. Hey, the Cleveland Browns did that. So I never look at records. Records are records. Hey, those can be broken, but work ethics and things like that goes forever. Can I outwork you and control the clock? Absolutely, Cadillac Boy. Perfect example. 16-0, 18-0 against a team that just limps in.
Number 4. And the Bills' offense has been hot.
All right. Oh, Josh Allen.
Oh, sacked. The ball came out.
All right, recovered by the Buffalo Bills.
Deion Jordan.
Recovered by number 73.
Deion Jordan with the sack.
Deion Jordan coming around the edge.
Yeah, he was matched up on Deion Dawkins on the weak side. There's Dawkins and there's Deion Jordan. And this is the first time that we've really seen this Buffalo Bills offensive line tonight break down. Lucky they didn't give that ball up. Great job by Jordan to come around with that right hand and try to chop that football out.
Jordan had a season high in snaps a week ago just because the 49ers had so many players on the reserve COVID-19 list. Loss of 5 on the sack. 2nd and 15. Allen to throw.
Josh Allen completed catch to Stephon Diggs.
Out to the 45.
Good gain on that.
That curl route's been there the entire night.
3rd and 5.
It sure has, and they're working it now. They're just working that area, that void, right behind the curl fat player. When he expands wide, they just curl it up and sit down in that hole. And as a corner, I mean, you essentially buy him man-to-man when he comes down the field. You're just going to have to kind of slow down your pedal maybe and reduce the distance. Otherwise, they're just going to keep gassing you down the field.
3rd and 5.
All right, 3rd and 5. Josh Allen looking, throws, complete to Stephon Diggs.
First down and
First
more.
down.
He'll spin around, and that spin made him absorb the extra hit.
Good gain on that. Gain of about 12 on that play.
This defense is in a bind because we saw if they play zone, he's going to throw the curl. If this is man-to-man, Jason Verrett cannot hang with Stephon Diggs. This is a no-win situation for the 49ers defensively. They can't win with zone or man.
Yeah, Jason Verrett was expecting that ball to come out. You saw his eyes go to the quarterback, and Stephon just whipped it back out. Look, without pass rush, corners are on an island, man. Yeah. And Jason Verrett's been holding his own all night long. But unless they get some pass rush, Stephon Diggs is just too good.
All right, first
from the San Francisco 43. Here's Singletary.
And
crash
Singletary, good
Brian
gain
Dable,
on
the
that
offensive
play.
coordinator, calling another fine game. He is Buffalo through and through. He grew up there in the suburb of West Seneca. His wife is from there. They got 6 kids. His grandparents still live in the same house he grew up in. And nobody loves the AFC East more than Brian Dable. 20 years in coaching, 17 in the same division.
Buffalo offense has scored on 5
East.
consecutive
We
drives.
talked to him. He's like a kid in a candy store. He knows he has a bunch of things to work with now. And that big play call sheet of his, he's just going through them, man.
Boy, look at this control by Josh Allen. We didn't see this from him the first year.
Right,
he was in the league, but he knows what he's doing now.
Got it to Stephon Diggs.
Runs backwards. We'll see
Just
where they mark
yards
forward
short
progress.
of first down.
You see how Dable trusts Josh Allen now. He's in an empty set, in the gun, no threat of run. Trust him to check at the line of scrimmage. He's got it going
About
right now.
11
He's got
and a half to
confident
play.
quarterback he's riding.
3rd and 1.
Zach
Moss gets back in there for the first time in a long time and won't get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is 4th
down. So the 49ers defense does step up.
Look, it's Deion Jordan again. You're going to see him right here. Just watch the penetration at the snap. That's how you draw it up. Getting off the line of scrimmage, Chris Kasarik, the defensive line coach, he preaches it nonstop to this group. And Deion Jordan, along with Jason Verrett, is another one of those great stories. A guy who ran into some issues early in his career, now playing excellent.
Staying on the field with the offense on 4th down and 2.
Hey, wait, we got to 7.6. We are almost closing in on 7.7.
1 on the play clock, and the timeout is signaled for.
And Buffalo takes their first timeout, so now both teams have 2 timeouts apiece. 10:44 to play in the 4th
Each team will
quarter.
have 2 timeouts remaining down the stretch. Here's a look at the AFC play.
All right. All right. Steelers are the conference leaders, receives the bye so far. Division leaders are the Chiefs, Bills, Titans. Wild card is the Browns, Dolphins, and Colts. Raiders, Ravens, and Patriots are in the hunt.
And they lose 3 out of their last 4.
All right, here we go.
And it
4th
carried
and
over
2
to the playoffs. And so I think you see an aggressive mindset, and right here an aggressive mindset from Sean McDermott going for on 4th and 1.
No change of heart, still going on 4th and 2.
All right, 4th and 2. Could have got him for encroachment.
Patient San Francisco defense.
Oh, first
and
down.
Buffalo gets it.
That is Stephon Diggs.
It's Diggs on the receiving end of another first down catch.
Look, when you got one-on-ones on the outside, you got great, just watch the offensive line, just give them enough time for Stephon Diggs to work on the outside. Devin Singletary with a great blitz pickup on Drake Greenlaw, and then just watch Diggs go to work. He gets the corner to open his hips, Jason Verrett, and then just comes back inside. Once you lock your hips one way, you can't recover. Easy throw and catch. Great execution.
Diggs just tied Keenan Allen for the most receptions in the NFL this season at 90. Keeps the drive alive for Buffalo. Allen being chased, throws.
Incomplete pass.
And a little behind Singletary, and he couldn't come down with it.
Hey, Eric Pera, please do not
see
spoil.
Defensive coordinators from time to time. They will give up some yards and some points, and then they'll start to have a little bit of panic set in. And right now, not saying Robert Saleh is panicking, but they are certainly on their heels. They are having a hard time stopping this passing game. And when Josh Allen gets out of the pocket, he's really hurting him. He didn't there, but now you'll see San Francisco start to bring some perimeter pressure. That time they brought Verrett off the edge.
10th play of the drive.
All
Buffalo's
right,
taking 5.5 minutes off the clock here in the third quarter. Allen throws wide
and
open.
Touchdown,
and I mean wide open.
Buffalo.
Touchdown for the rookie, Gabriel Davis.
Gabriel Davis with the touchdown.
And an extra point from doubling up the 49ers.
When you bring some pressure, you're going to see this is going to drop out. They're going to bring some pressure. What happens is Beasley goes out and Davis goes up, and watch the corner. He's caught in no man's land. That's one of the best corners to ever do it in Richard Sherman. But sometimes when you're trying to do a lot, bringing pressure and zone blitzing, you get some confusion and an easy touchdown.
I think we had a coverage bust by the safety there is what it looked like.
Tyler Bass, the extra point. And it's a good thing that Corey Bohokor is.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Appreciate that, Dylan Hampton. Welcome to the family. Bills are the best team in the East. Time to eat, says Mike F. Back from the loss to Arizona, says Kendall Dudley. I wonder how many fantasy points Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen has, says Edward. We do keep a clean chat, so if you guys keep a clean chat, be greatly appreciated. What's going on? Cody says, yo, what's good, bro? Not a whole lot, Cody. All right, Ashley says BRB. Cody says, my friend is a huge Bills fan. Loving the Bills right now. Sand Chokers Police, says Alfred. Cole Beasley, my cousin, says Tavari. Alfred says Steelers baby. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Dominic and Damian? Hey, appreciate that. Same to you, and same to the Raiders.
The Ravens will be at home to the Cowboys.
Who's playing
tomorrow.
on Thursday?
And we will this season, for the first time in NFL history, have a game played on every single day of the week. Josh Allen looking like he was the right.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. So on Thursday is going to be the Patriots and the Rams. I will be live for that.
Jackson.
Oh, do have to mute it real quick. Yeah, so I'll be live for the Rams. See who the Panthers and Broncos. Let's see.
Buffalo as well.
Here we go.
Just been great.
Here's Mullins throwing and completing.
All right, Deebo Samuel first down.
Where was Samuel earlier in the game? Like the entire first half.
Listen, you got to give credit to the Buffalo defense. They have been up against it in the run game, and they have played physical. This is a team that wants to run the ball, but now behind 17 in the fourth, they got to throw it.
Mullins throwing, easy completion.
And got a first
Charlie
down.
Warner. His first catch, rookie tight end out of Georgia. Hadn't been targeted. That'll be a big moment. Charlie Warner and all the Warners.
You know, and you have to give Buffalo's defense credit also for getting San Francisco a little bit out of their run game rhythm, despite the fact that the offense has put points on the board. They started playing much more physical and answered the bell.
Mullins throwing again.
Got it to Deebo Samuel.
Samuel fighting for
a
yardage.
yard short of a first down.
Close to the chains, moving the chains, 9-yard gain there.
You just know as a defender, anytime Deebo Samuel catches the ball in space, this guy is just a nightmare to get on the ground. One of the very best at yardage after the catch in the NFL, ranked third among wide receivers.
2nd and 1. Mostert's had a quiet
Mostert
game.
gets
Cuts
first
inside.
down.
What a cut that was.
Good gain on that
he
play.
is pushed out. We'll see where
First
they spot
down.
You know, just watch him sprint laterally to the line of scrimmage. You think he's running out of bounds. Put on the brakes. Just get it north and south.
Got it
And you see how
inside the
this
20.
defensive backs just slide off of his hips and his lower body. And Kyle talked about that.
I'm sorry,
when this
it is
kid
at
runs
the
with
20.
his mindset of being physical, he's hard to stop.
Took Jordan Poyer for a ride there.
Generates so much power with that speed.
On 1st and 10.
All right.
Fake the handoff. Find Warner again. He'll lower the shoulder.
At the, I believe,
and
2-yard line.
Down to the 2.
Now that's an
sorry,
example
at
of
the
what Lewis was talking
1-yard
about.
line.
Tempo,
First and
wearing
goal.
on the defense. The Bills defensively, they don't look the same in this drive as they have the first 3 quarters.
That was
They're
that
on
rookie
their
tight end
skates.
again.
Niners going fast.
Oh,
Tevin
stop behind the
Coleman
line. Tevin
is
Coleman
knocked back into yesterday.
losing yards
by Vernon Butler.
You can hear that up here in the box. Vernon Butler, just
We are
watch this right here in the middle of your
let's see, when
screen.
Time comes back, I'll let you know.
Flat back and wham.
Mr. Smith.
Hey, Kyle said running backs have to not mind getting hit. Well, I guess that's what he's
We
talking
are
about
80
right
away
there.
from
'Cause that'll definitely make you think
7.7.
twice between wanting to run the ball.
We have
between the
7:18
Butler's
remaining
one of those
in the
10
fourth
former
quarter.
Carolina Panthers on this Bills squad.
10 seconds on the
2nd
play
and
clock.
Goal. Mullins to throw for it.
Got it.
Catch
And that's
touchdown.
a touchdown.
Able to get in for the score.
Bourne with the touchdown. Kendrick Bourne with a 3-yard touchdown reception.
That was an impressive drive and response. They had no run game in this drive. It's all on Nick Mullins from here on out. And he was efficient. He threw the ball where it needed to be. And Kendrick Bourne finishes it off. Did that ball break the plane before his knee comes down is the question. Broke the plane.
Oh, no.
I don't think so either.
It's going to be
Previous
down.
play will go under review.
It's a nice adjustment by Bourne. A nice play by Micah Hyde.
All right, do have to mute it real quick while we go to copywritten music. We are 11 likes away from 250. If we can hit those thumbs up, that'd be greatly appreciated. Appreciate the 881 in the building. We are 80 away from 7.7K subscribers. If you enjoy what you're seeing and having a good time, hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and that subscribe button. I do a bunch of football games. I do a bunch of basketball games. I will be doing some baseball, some hockey. I will also be doing some boxing, some UFC. I mean, we're going to be having some fun on this channel. So if that's up your sleeve, things that you like, and you feel that you want to hit that subscribe button, it'd be greatly appreciated. Our goal is to get to 10K on February 1st. Hey, appreciate that, Basement Dude. And appreciate the number change. Welcome to the family, Basement Dude. What's going on, Ebony White, with the heart and the plus sign in it? Just in case, says back to the game. We are on commercial break. Hey, Jack Merriman, how's it going, brother? I'm not too sure if they are, Van Weil. I got a funny story about the LFL, though. Maybe I'll do a live stream. You know, let me know what you guys want to see. Kind of appreciation and things like that for all the subscribers and members and moderators. What you guys want to see. Maybe I'll tell that story about the LFL.
Was in fact short of the goal line. The official announcement had it at 5 inches.
All right, it is 3rd and goal. Touchdown was taken off.
And that's where they'll go from here.
It's going to be at the half-yard line.
3rd down and goal.
Single back formation. And
Mullins trying to get there himself.
Let's see where there's a flag on the play.
Offense, quarterback, 5-yard penalty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looked like Nick Mullins
start.
went up there and tried to go on a quick count, and then after the quick count, he kind of tapped.
I mean, come on, let's
the
make this
center.
game respectable.
Watch with his left hand, he'll tap the center, and that's just telling him, okay, let's go. Just me and you know. The problem is he started to come forward before he even got the snap, and that's why it was called a false start on Mullins.
There are 4 different 49ers play center.
I hate when it's
Run
like
skill
blowouts
is just the
like
latest.
this.
Getting his 4th
17
start at center.
points.
Weston
Getting
Richburg
near
was
the
supposed to be
mercy
the guy
rule.
who tore his patella tendon early. Ben Garland, high ankle sprain. Grassu also had some action at center.
They are down 17.
Now it's Brunskill.
You know, but a touchdown and an extra point.
That's something that very veteran quarterbacks will do. They will call their own number in that situation if they
they're
like
only
to
down
win.
10.
Is correct. It's 7:05.
But you know, Nick
right,
Mullins,
7:05 left
doesn't
in
have
the
the savvy
fourth quarter,
yet, hasn't
3rd
played
and goal.
enough to have that technique down.
Just beyond the 5 now. Wilson motions top of your screen.
All right, Mullins
in some
Mullins
trouble.
under pressure. Mullins
Able to get
throws.
rid of it. And it was close.
And
Wilson looked like he had it, and Tre'Davious White took it away from him for Buffalo.
Has the interception.
How about that swing of events?
Wow.
Tre'Davious White is one of the best in the NFL, man. Just watch him here at the top of the screen.
Crazy.
With his one-on-one against Jeff Wilson. Just track him the entire play. You see here, he junctions him before he gets to the goal line, and now he's got his eye on the quarterback, and you just see him cut underneath and then just wrestle the ball away from him.
All right, do have to mute it while they go to commercial break. That pass was intended to Wilson Jr. Tre'Davious White with the interception. What's going on, Michelle? That's game. Niners suck, says Justin. Solomon says yes. Terrell Torrance, what's going on? Says woo. Ain't nothing under the right one. My dog died today, says Elijah. Prayers out to you, Elijah, and sorry to hear that about your dog passing away today. What's going on, Josh T? Says, I hope Mozart scores. IceRex Gaming says 49ers only study the Rams. Preston says, what does mod even do? Not a whole lot, Terrell. Jake Down, 999 says Steelers should be glad they lost. Get that L out the way before the playoffs. Hey, that's facts. You know, now, hey, this is why I always said, you know, now our real season started. We got that loss, got it out the way, go back to the drawing board, and readjust fire. Come on out, friend. We keep it clean. Keep it clean and respectful.
And Buffalo takes some time off the clock here. Up 17 and with the football from their own 1.
All right, here we go. Gain of a yard.
A little breathing room.
That was Singletary.
A crushing turn of events there for the 49ers. So 2 inaccurate throws from Nick Mullins. The one to Kendrick Bourne, if it's thrown out in front of him, it's a touchdown. And then that ball was thrown behind Jeff Wilson and allowed Tre'Davious White to make a great play.
Then it is
but
the
this
Arizona
49ers
Cardinals
team has
and
not been getting
Pittsburgh
consistent
Steelers.
quarterback play, and it's hurt them when they're behind in games in the second half. That's why you throw up that stat that Kyle Shanahan's 0-24 when they're down 7 or more in the second half. It's because they haven't had the standard at the quarterback position.
2nd and 8.
Allen will hand off. Singletary for a few more. 3rd down upcoming.
And go back and take a look. And it's a game of inches. And quarterbacks are paid for 3rd downs in red zone. And if this ball is thrown outside to Kendrick Bourne,
again,
it's a touchdown.
They just got to get this
higher
right.
Up short.
They
and then
fired
the
a winning head coach,
he had a
Jim
chance
Caldwell,
to get this Wilson out in front, but he just threw it behind him.
Patricia.
And that's where the pick happened. Does a great job extending the play.
Now we got to go out
and then right here just put it
hire
out in front
general
of Wilson.
manager and quarterback,
and that
or
might be a
head
touchdown.
coach. Might cost you a quarterback in the
He's a good.
in the
He
meantime.
is a good player. He's just not a great player, and he's young.
What's going on, LD?
You know, they've got some decisions.
Fans,
Jimmy Garoppolo hopefully comes back by the end of this year.
For that game,
off that high ankle sprain
tomorrow against the Baltimore Ravens.
He has his doubters and the questions about him and his future.
Hey,
certainly are still out there. So
close by.
That's a position that I think John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan might address.
What's going on?
3rd and 6. Allen throwing out of his own end zone. It's Cole Beasley. That's been the story all night for Buffalo.
1st down. Hey,
talking about the NFC West quarterbacks.
$5 super chat says just won $100 on the Bills. Think I'll give you 5 to keep it up. Keep up the good work. Appreciate that, Jack. Appreciate that $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
That's from my brother Jack Merriman.
Here comes the money.
Here
Appreciate
we go.
that, brother.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
5 and 13 in games.
Alrighty,
Garoppolo has been unable
10.
to play in due to injury. Here's Allen.
Josh Allen tucks it and runs. Good gain on that
with
play.
The football. His first real rush of the night, just taking off with a scamper up the middle. We'll give him 6.
The channel just
he
got
wanted to throw a quick out to Stephon Diggs.
Says Ice Rex
but Jason Garrett had him locked up, and I'm sure Sean McDermott was holding his breath
as
he
all
took
because of you guys.
Took off up the middle. You just don't want him exposing that injury that he suffered at the hands of the Chargers. Just keep him healthy, keep him upright, because he is on a roll.
That was a sign of growth right there, too. You knowing the situational football. As a quarterback, you got to know the situation. You're up 17, late in the 4th.
Right,
if it's not crystal clear downfield, just tuck it and run. That's the safe and smart play.
Allen for Singletary.
Right, that is a loss of 2
down.
yards.
Got an assist there as well from Kerry Hyde. But McDermott seems to be the perfect guy for this job. Some stability in Buffalo. Signed a 6-year contract extension. Before him, the Buffalo Bills had missed the playoffs 17 consecutive seasons. From 2000 to 2016, 9 different head coaches ran through Orchard Park.
Only one.
So McDermott has slowed that roll. Seems to have everything under control now.
Hey, Trista, get
his
him.
attention to
get
detail
him.
Doesn't take a backseat to anyone. This is a very, very good
go,
young head coach who's
Trista.
got this program on the right track.
Woo!
And they are playing in his image.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Josh Allen looking.
He doesn't want to throw it away. He just doesn't want to throw the ball away.
Cole Beasley was the intended receiver.
Dante Johnson able to knock it down, and it's 4th down, and he can smile about it. And it's the first Buffalo punt of the night.
He doesn't want y'all
it's that competitive spirit and that energy that has endeared him to the fans in Buffalo. And you saw what happened with the children's hospital.
Or maybe I'll wait a little bit because of his
that affects a quarterback, right? When a town embraces you like that, he's so much more comfortable and confident in his own skin, and you can see it in his play.
Hey, appreciate that, Charles.
Corey
Bojorquez, brother,
has punted fewer times than any other NFL punter,
hey,
and that's his first
Mr.
of the night.
Smith, no political trolls.
Niners backing way up. It's Aiyuk.
Yes, there's no political talk, no racism.
Brandon Aiyuk, the wide receiver, trying to give him a spark. Now let's go down to Lisa Salters.
None of that.
Steve, I talked to General
All
Manager
fans
John
are welcome
Lynch
on my
before the
channel.
game, and he told me that Jimmy
Keep it
Garoppolo
clean
and George
and
Kittle
respectful.
both had very good workouts today. Remember, Kyle Shanahan told us that both guys were making really good progress. And John Lynch said that after seeing them today, that gave him even more reason to be optimistic about them being able to return before the end of the regular season. He said several players
got that loss
worked
out
out
the way,
on the practice
and,
field this afternoon. Garoppolo and Kittle, though, he said, looked the best.
Grid lost the string.
It's important that they get them back. Let's play this out. Even if, and it looks like they may lose tonight, even if they lose tonight, they're not eliminated from the playoff hunt. They've got 2 games in the next 2 weeks against Washington and the Cowboys.
That stinks,
and then
Hollywood.
they finish with the Cardinals and Seahawks. So still an opportunity in this division for the 49ers to play for something.
And the 49ers are certainly hoping that last game against
Evan
Seattle,
White says, "Go
scheduled
Bucks."
to be a home game, that is still scheduled to be at Levi's Stadium.
Hey,
the Santa
appreciate
Clara
that, Clayton
ban
Simmons.
will end.
We are
the 21st at
away
5 a.m. But
7.7.
6 days later, San Francisco scheduled to play their next game right here in Arizona. So I know Kyle Shanahan said there's no way we would be without our family for Christmas. And it's a matter of whether they bring everybody here or they go home for the week and practice and just come back here and play a true road game against the Cardinals.
I mean, you can't as much as I can.
This has been as hard as any team has had it, and what they have been through, and you worry, and I know Kyle Shanahan worries, when you lose like this, and all of a sudden people start to talk, how loose are the players?
Grid.
They're in a town here where the COVID rates are so high. That's what he's concerned about, is getting a little bit loose, and one guy can take down the whole team.
The coronavirus is actually more widespread here than where they
go.
were coming from. And so that's certainly a source of frustration
Mullins
from the
looking,
49ers
got it to Deebo
organization.
Samuel.
Here's Samuel.
Gain of
out
a
to the
yard, maybe 2
you look
on
at the
that
numbers,
play.
they're all ugly for the 49ers. They've had 14 different players test positive for the coronavirus.
Says good
3 of the
hosting.
players
Appreciate that.
have been on the COVID-19 reserve list 2 different times. 28 players on IR, 17 currently. They've started 48 different players this season. I mean, their transaction list is out of control.
That's what I said down here in Tampa.
2nd and 7.
Bucks country. And
Mullins
first
able to
down.
complete to Jordan Reed.
Jordan Reed with the first down.
Hit from Ed Oliver, who just looped around and just hit him right on the release. Just watch Ed Oliver coming through here. You can hear that again up here.
Who will win?
That was a big
Chiefs?
time hit.
It's going to be a tough one. It's good. That game is going to come down to
middle.
who has the ball first.
Milano was coming.
I'm sorry, last.
And
who has
Deebo
the
couldn't
ball
hang
first.
on to that one. And nothing going right now for the 49ers.
Yeah, well, this is as hard as it gets. There's no harder situation to be in as a quarterback.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to go with the Steelers.
3 scores and
trying
to get something
Chiefs
going.
are on a mission as well.
They were not able to get the run game going consistently enough tonight. And their entire offense goes through that run game. And you got to give credit to the Bills up front on the defensive line. Tremaine Edmonds came to play. Matt
just
Milano,
under 3 minutes to play.
Coming off of injury, was able to contribute, and their safeties filled well all night.
All right, Nick Mullins throws.
Mullins throwing
got to complete
underneath.
First down.
It's Dwelly.
And Dwelly with the reception.
Tick down, 2:45 to play.
I think Tremaine Edmonds, number 49, is a guy who is announcing to the NFL and to all the fans watching, look, I'm going to be a force to be reckoned with on this defense.
I try not to be biased at all.
He's making plays all night long, all over the field.
And Mullins incomplete pass to Wilson Jr. Second and 10.
We came in saying we're going to find something out about this Buffalo Bills team, and we will the rest of this month of the season because they're going to play some more good defenses. But I wanted to see them follow up a great win last week with another solid performance on the road. And the offensive and defensive lines in particular, knowing how physical this 49ers team is.
I mean, that game could definitely go either way.
That's a great sign for them as they go into the playoffs.
I would not be surprised if the Steelers lost, and I won't be surprised if the Chiefs lost.
Mullins.
You know, that game is definitely going to be a chess match.
And missed the mark.
Hey, appreciate that.
Jeff Wilson.
Shalitha
was in the playoffs a season ago.
The prospects.
Took on the Texans. Buffalo had a 16-0 lead at halftime. All field goals, couldn't hang on, and wound up losing to the Texans 22-19. Here's what's remaining for Buffalo. And that Week 16 game in Foxborough, and I know nobody here is counting out the Patriots.
Yeah.
We'll see you for that one on Monday Night Football. Look at those last one against the Dolphins.
Yeah, those defense. The Steelers, the Patriots, and the Dolphins all have really good defenses.
All right, that is Deebo Samuel. Oh, he's free.
First down and
to
more.
The 30,
Deebo Samuel running away from people.
And down at the 25-yard line.
But this guy is averaging almost 13 yards after the catch per reception.
That's one guy you don't want to let
loose. He's a running back playing wide receiver.
He will burn
you just see it. No matter what the score is, this guy's going to give you everything.
Oh, my goodness.
False start, offense, number 66. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
All right, that's Tom Compton.
Deebo Samuel has given everything.
False start
he is
on the 49ers
right now. And the one thing you worry about if you're Kyle Shanahan, look, he's saying, hey, I need somebody to come in
for
me.
All right, Andrew, have a wonderful night.
You worry that a guy that just came off IR last week, what is his conditioning like? And he held him out of practice early this week just to save that hamstring, but they're going to need him the last month of the year.
Shanahan
First
told us
and 15,
Samuel
ball
had just
at the 30-yard
6 and 10
line.
practices since the Super Bowl.
And Mullins looking,
Mullins
gets
now.
in trouble, throws, and incomplete.
And able to get rid of it.
That was intended for
Bourne.
Bourne.
And that'll take us down.
And we are at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in this ball game. San Francisco down 17. What happened to Clyde Edwards-Helaire? He was healthy. Well, he wasn't healthy, but he was able to play, but they just held him out. So he was kind of like a healthy, suited up scratch. I think they're going to wait him out, let him have a week off, and then come back and be healthier. Yeah, Clyde was sick last week. Appreciate that. Rick, what's going on, brother? All right, Basement Dude, appreciate you, brother. Hopefully see you tomorrow for the Ravens and the Cowboys. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Have a great night, Basement Dude. Yeah, he had the stomach flu. Yeah, he wasn't feeling too good, so they kind of was holding him out, letting him get back healthy. He'll be back next week. But shout out to Le'Veon Bell. I mean, he held his own. Italo says, let's go Bills. Hey, appreciate that, Chris. Chris Bow says, great job hosting. Appreciate that, brother. Ebony White says, live cast or live cast. Oh, absolutely, Justin. Yeah, this channel does not, we don't do politics. We don't do none of that stuff. You know, all we talk here is when we're doing football, we talk football. If I'm doing basketball, we'll talk some basketball. Boxing, we'll talk some boxing. UFC, we'll talk some UFC. Things like that. You know, whatever topic we're on, that's what we're going to talk about. I mean, if it's a blowout kind of like this, we'll talk whatever you guys want, but still within the rules. You know, but This week, I will be live for some basketball games as the preseason is rolling in. I will be live tomorrow and Thursday. Rams and Patriots on Thursday night. All right, we are back.
Some of the older guys getting involved in the social media. Larry Zonker on the old Twitter tonight.
Yeah.
With the game in the background.
Going on Ray 204 says better late
Good
than
for
never.
you,
Hey,
Larry
from
Zonker.
Monterey, Mexico.
You heard from
that,
Pops
Ray
tonight?
204.
Drinking some of the bubbly?
Yeah, he texted me. Let me see here. He says, yeah, damn
MSU
right we're
5-0,
celebrating. Broke
man.
out the champagne. He says, you know, it's
Hey,
tough to go
that's
undefeated
crazy.
in the NFL.
Yeah, very good. Mr. Greasy.
But Tom Izzo,
Still
man,
alive,
hey,
Pops,
he
still
ain't
alive.
no
So he's not
joke.
on Twitter, though.
No, he's not
I'm
like
go
Zonker.
blue,
He's
but
not as
hey, I
dialed
give my
in.
props where props are given.
Hey, good for all those
Tom
old Miami
Izzo is one of
Dolphins
the
able to
greatest
enjoy the night
basketball
and
coach
celebrate
in the
with
country.
their teammates, probably long distance. 3rd down and 10.
Appreciate that, James Davis. Welcome to the family.
Mullins in some trouble.
Mullins is in trouble.
Been in trouble all night.
And
somehow
he
got
caught
through.
it. Bourne
It's
caught
Bourne.
that.
Tight window.
First
heavy traffic.
down.
Nick Mullins will keep on fighting with 1:20 left.
We are 60 away from 7.7. And that
Another
is
completion
completed
Bourne.
to
Kendrick
Bourne
Bourne just
again.
needs to go
Kendrick
after this
Bourne
game is over,
finally
straight
coming
to the ice tub.
alive.
With just those back-to-back hits right there. I mean, that tells you something about the competitor he is, though. Game's been decided. He's still throwing his body around.
4th-year
All right,
player
here
out
we
of Eastern
go.
Washington. Cooper Kupp's former
And
teammate.
incomplete,
And
intended
now
for
throwing
Brandon
for
Aiyuk.
incomplete. And
It is
so the
3rd and
Bills
1.
won't catch any
I don't
breaks.
know
So
why
they
they're
obviously
not
get the
running the
Steelers out of be a
football.
tough test, but
It's 3rd and
Pittsburgh off
1.
a loss.
Run the
They will be
football.
fully focused on next week's
Play
game.
action.
It's a Sunday night appearance for the Bills, and Buffalo getting a lot of national love.
That's one thing
National
that
television
irritates
games
me is
upcoming,
like when
and
you got
that's a
3rd
special
and
place
short,
to me. It's a
run the
special
football.
market, special kind
Best
of fan.
winning
Shout
football
out to
games.
Bills Mafia and all they've done. Supporting their team through thick and thin over the years. Now they've got themselves a really fine franchise here.
No doubt. Look, I spent a lot of time up there as a kid.
I mean,
watching my
Kyle
brother play for the
Shanahan should
Bills
be
in
learning.
in the 80s.
Did
early
that stuff
90s
with
when I was coming
the
out of college.
Falcons, doing it with the
Very, very proud
49ers. Like,
proud
geez
football team.
Louise, run
Mullins
the
on
football.
On 3rd and 1, back of the
And
end
there
zone.
you go.
Touchdown.
That is a
It's
touchdown. Jordan Reed with a touchdown.
With 43 seconds left in the game.
I mean, if I'm a 49ers fan, and I'm not, I'm an Arizona Cardinals fan, but if I'm the 49ers, like, I would be fuming at Kyle Shanahan.
Jordan just run the quick
You
out.
have not
Nick has to buy
learned.
some time, escape right, and
Run
then
the
just throw it
football
to the
in
back
short
pylon.
yardage shit
Great throw.
situation.
Great job by Jordan Reed of staying alive, getting both feet in bounds. Well-executed play. Just a little bit too little, too late.
It's good to see Jordan Reed back. You know, he missed all the last year.
All right, here we go.
Had his
It's going to
7th
be
concussion, was worried about that injury.
right now. It's an
And,
11-point
good to see him
game.
back,
Robbie
not only
Gould,
playing, but staying
Mr.
healthy.
Reliable,
Here's Robbie Gould.
kicks the extra point and good.
34.
It is a
24,
10-point
Buffalo.
game.
Time now
43
for our Burger
seconds
King
remain.
King of the moment.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. We are 60 away from 7.7. Can we get to 7.7 subscribers within the next 43 seconds of this ball game? Be greatly appreciated. We do all sports over here, from basketball to football to boxing to UFC. We'll be doing some baseball, some hockey.
40,
I mean, hey, we're going to have some fun. Streams every day.
No turnovers tonight, which was significant after he coughed it up
And
a
have
couple
some
times
fun.
a week ago.
Look, Bills fans haven't had someone to get this excited about
What's
since
going
the
on,
Jim Kelly era, the K-Gun era, Andre Reed. I mean, they haven't been this excited about the explosiveness
Bills
of
will win
their
the division
offense
for the
since
first
those
time
days. I
in
used to watch them. I used to sit in the
25
stands and
years,
watch
says
them
Mighty
back
Mouse.
then.
Hey,
And they would
been a long time
They used to
coming.
light it up against everybody.
Been a
And it was
long
up
time
and
coming
down
for the
field,
Bills.
Up and down the field. It seems
All
like they're
right,
trying
Robbie
to build
Gould
that
was
same
trying to
kind
go
of
for the
motion.
onside kick.
Buffalo, they're second.
And Buffalo
30
takes their
second
second timeout. So now
Get another
both
crack at
teams
that onside
will have
kick.
a timeout apiece. Do have to mute it real quick while they go to commercial break. Bills quarterback with 4+ passing touchdown on Monday Night Football. Jim Kelly, 1991, and Josh Allen tonight.
What I thought was really encouraging, great that they've got this passing game. They've got these weapons. John Brown will come back
Jonas
off injury,
says,
not for
I'm
next
a Bills
week,
fan.
but the week after potentially. But that last week,
onside kick, quick
they
touchdown,
ran the football,
another onside
and they
kick,
found another
and a touchdown.
way to
Niners win.
And you're going to need that in the playoffs tonight.
Or a field goal, and they'll go to
overtime
and hopefully for a win.
And they had those plays. But you get into the playoffs, especially in Buffalo in December and January.
All right, here we go.
That running game with
Robbie
Singletary and
Gould.
Moss and that offensive line are going to be critical.
Well, we mentioned Jim Kelly. Want to hope Jim's feeling great. He's been through some rough times. Best to you, Jim Kelly. We know you're watching.
And that is recovered
ESPN
by
or ABC.
Stephon Diggs.
Rooting on your Buffalo Bills.
So it is Buffalo's ball.
Get everybody made a big
And
deal.
that might
the Bills
do it.
game here. Well, where are they going to play the
Buffalo,
49ers? And then it was discovered, it's going to be here in Glendale.
San Francisco drops a 5 and 7.
It was just 3 weeks earlier. Buffalo had themselves a sure victory. Diggs catches a touchdown, 30 seconds left of the game. They're on their way.
Elber says,
and then it's
good
the
Monday
Hail
Night
Murray,
Football
Kyler
game.
Murray to DeAndre Hopkins with a couple seconds left.
I think that Steelers in Washington was probably one of the best games tonight. I mean, it's a 10-point
gave up a big
game.
play last week on a 4th and 27.
And they just barely made it respectable. All right, there's some copyright music. I do have to... Oh, man. That catch. DeAndre Hopkins over Poyer White. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Bill fans.
Kyle Shanahan or John Lynch will
We're
make
on a
excuses,
2-game losing streak
even though there are
since that.
so many there available to them. But you just have to wonder if the accumulation of all of the hurdles and the barriers.
But that was the last game we won. As
it's a good night for the old Dolphins, the 72 Dolphins. Not such a great night.
That is your final 34-24. Bills 9-3, and the 49ers 5-7. Josh Allen with the victory. Bills' first victory in a long time. All right. Ooh, we got a great Monday Night Football game next week. Let's go, Dog Pound. All right. Every time I've done a Browns game, they win. So, hey. Got a lot of respect for the Cleveland Browns. As you guys know, I am a Detroit Lions fan as well. Simba always got to make an appearance. And, yeah. So I got a lot of respect for the Cleveland Browns as well. They know the Detroit Lions' pain. But with that being said, we are 50 away from 7.7. You guys are truly awesome. Appreciate that, 716. Jonas, welcome to the family. Man, you guys have been an amazing crowd. You guys have been awesome all day long. Truly, truly appreciate you all. You guys have been awesome. Man, we hit records today. Troxel Sports Talk broke 4,000 people in the chat during that Pittsburgh game. Truly unbelievable. You guys have been amazing. We are at, let me check real quick. We are at 305 thumbs up. Wow, you guys are awesome. Hey, round of applause for you all. Shout out to the 49ers. Shout out to the Bills. Great game. Great game. Great day. Even though my team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, picked up their first loss. It was still a great day. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for the Cowboys and the Ravens. That stream is already up, so if you want to hit that like button over there as well. See you guys tomorrow. There is a notification bell to let you notify when I go live on that specific video. But you can also hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell on the channel, and that will automatically give you a reminder when I go live or drop a video. With that being said, love you all. This is Trucks and Sports Talk. Have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Thank you.